From Trinity Christian Academy on the campus here of TCA in North Jackson at 10 Windy City Road. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard. It's time for TCA basketball back in district play tonight and meeting some familiar foes, teams that we split with Saturday. And Sacred Heart of Jesus High School from just around the corner comes in tonight for another big district tilt. The Lady Lions coming in the ball game 15-3, fourth ranked in the state, 6-0 in district play. Stan tells me that Sacred Heart is 12-6 and 2-4. Not a big crowd here at all as of yet. More people coming in though, as we're still about almost 15 minutes, about 14 and a half minutes away from tip-off. So let me get you to turn my headset up a little bit, if you don't mind. And we're getting ready for this one tonight, a doubleheader on this cold and frigid night. But I'll tell you what, when I walked in the arena down to my right, it really felt really nice and cozy in here. You can actually wear short sleeve shirt in here and be okay. But Stan, good to be back with you and back in district play again tonight with our Lady Lions and Lions.
Boy, just like myself, you and I combined between TCA varsity, middle school, and Bethel basketball. A lot of broadcasting for you and I this week, and a great way to get started was last night with the TCA middle school boys knocking off USJ by 20 points in the semifinals of the Blue Suede tournament. The TCA boys playing for the Blue Suede championship game on Saturday, and good luck to those guys. The girls play tomorrow against Savannah Christian, and the middle school games, of course, will be on West Tennessee Sports. But, hey, tonight, a couple of important ball games for TCA. Girls looking to remain undefeated in region play, and the boys, thanks to some upsets, are in second place in the region, Diamond Dave McCulley.
How about that? A great year thus far, and the Lady Lions on cue come out as they warm up down to our left. Sacred Heart was out earlier down there. They'll be out again in just a few minutes. We do not have our producer and director, Michael Mancini. He's doing double duty tonight, actually working back on the concession stand, cooking burgers, as a matter of fact. So we're going to keep it here during the countdown to tip-off. We'll get caught up, on all those commercial commitments a little later. Stan, you were there Saturday, and let's dissect, first of all, the gals game. We'll do that between the games for the guys. But TCA pulled off another big win this past Saturday.
Well, the game was never in question. TCA wins that ball game by a score of 79-53. Olivia Lee, I believe, finished with 33 points, 9 points away from tying the school record. She could have eclipsed that record by 10 points if TCA would have allowed her to. She was that dominant in the game. Also, though, congratulations to Sacred Heart's Malaya Hughes. I believe she had 24 points in the ball game. And at the 4-minute mark of that contest, Malaya Hughes of Sacred Heart went over the 1,000-point mark for her career as well. Malaya Hughes, you're going to see her tonight, Diamond Dave, a very good basketball player, a player who will be an all-region player, at least an all-district player in our district, and possibly an all-region player as well. I think she's that good, but it's going to be a battle of a team versus one. No disrespect intended, but facts are facts. TCA heavily favored in this ball game, should remain undefeated in region play going into a big ball game on Friday, as TCA will host Jackson Christian School on alumni night this coming Friday. This place will be packed with alumni on Friday. You always want to do good against the alumni.
Always, and a great base of alumni folks that come back from time to time to support Lady Lions and Lions. We saw the other night several former Lady Lions in attendance as well. Michael is with us now.
Smells like burgers.
Yeah, he does. We're going to take a break as soon as he settles in. We'll take our first break here in the countdown to tip-off. So let's do this, if Michael can hear me. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back with more of the countdown to tip-off. We'll take a 2-minute break. Can we do that? All right. Mike says we can. So we'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back and set the stage for the Lions and the Sacred Heart of Jesus High School. The gals warming up. Sacred Heart still out, not out yet. They'll come out, though. Their cheerleaders are forming down to our right. So let's take that 2-minute break. This is the countdown to tip-off. And by the way, the game again tonight being sponsored and presented to you by the TCA Booster Club. Back after this.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Welcome to Man's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! Kinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Well, Stan, I know you have connections. I was just tuning in here to see who's watching. Melissa Hall is already watching. Larry Vales as well. And he says hello to Stan. I guess he doesn't know I exist, I guess. But that's okay. That's fine. But we get ready for the tip-off to come up here in a minute. Hello to you, Larry. I'll be classy anyway. Let's tell you that the official meeting of the officials and the coaching staffs across the way and the athletic director are all over there speaking. Dexter Williams serving as AD. And the coach as well. But we get ready for this one to begin. And Stan, your thoughts about the boys' game coming up later tonight?
Well, it's going to be an interesting contest between these two ball clubs. You know, they met on on the boys' side. It was a contest that went back and forth for a good part of the game. TCA led a lot of that ball game early. It was in the final of the game. Looking to make sure I get you the right stuff. TCA lost the ball game 72-61. Keltner had 24 points for TCA. The big downfall for TCA in that ball game, Sacred Heart had 4 players in double digits. 2 of those scored over 20 points in the game. But Sacred Heart got up to an 18, 19-point lead at one point. Then the TCA defense went to work, got the lead cut to 7 in the fourth quarter with a few minutes to go. But TCA, I think, kind of ran out of gas at that point and ended up losing the ball game by 11 points. But I thought it was a great showing by the TCA Lions in that ball club. And word on the street is Coach Williams may have a little something up his sleeve tonight.
All right, we look forward to that. A big hello to you, Larry. I was just teaching you a little bit. We all know who the star is out here, Stan Gerard. Anyway, by the way, good buddy down in Fayette County, Jackie Anderson Lucas. She's watching tonight. Of course, her granddaughter, Emmy Moore, plays on that Fayette Academy team. And speaking of Fayette Academy, that's why these home games are so important, Stan. Favored tonight, favored Friday. Got to take care of business, though, because there's some tough road games still ahead of the TCA Lady Lions, primarily Fayette Academy and USJ, and both will be all-out wars in my mind.
They certainly will. Let's take a look at the remaining schedule for some of the key teams. TCA, of course, tonight against Sacred Heart. Friday against Jackson Christian. On Tuesday, TCA will host Tipton Rosemark. Then next Friday, we'll be traveling down to Fayette Academy for our last, for our together, you and I, last long trip of the year. I'll have to go to McNary Central, Lotland.
I'll be with Bethel that night, and nothing against Jerry. I love Jerry Lott. His daughter played at Lambeth. Love her to death as well, but better you to go to somewhere that night than me.
Yeah. And then, of course.
That's on a Saturday, too, isn't it?
What?
Is that on a Saturday?
Yes, it is.
Well, I have afternoon games, so I'll be home earlier than you.
Well, that's true. And, USJ, the USJ game on the 8th at USJ, and then hosting Madison on the 10th to end the season. Sacred Heart tonight at TCA. Next Tuesday at Fayette Academy. On the 1st, they're at Jackson Christian. Then on the 4th, they host USJ, and Sacred Heart ends the season. Boy, if that is a tie in the region standings or a one-game lead for Sacred Heart going down to that last game, Tipton Rosemark is not a place where I'd want to have to pull off a much-needed win. USJ, they're the road dogs for the remainder of the district season for the most part at Jackson Christian, at Tipton Rosemark, at Fayette Academy, at Sacred Heart. Their lone home game is on February the 8th against TCA. Jackson Christian, tonight they're hosting USJ. Then Jackson Christian will be here on Friday. On the 1st, they will host Sacred Heart. Then they end up the season on the 4th and the 8th with Tipton Rosemark and Fayette Academy. So Jackson Christian, 4 of their last 5 district games are at home, while you look at Sacred Heart, 3 or 4 of their last 5 are on the road.
Stan, you talk about tough road environments. Tipton Rosemark, you're right. It is a very tough place to play. But I'll tell you what, as far as TCA is concerned, I think the USJ game, now Fayette Academy is going to be tough for both teams, especially the gals. But USJ, to me, is going to be the toughest task. All games are tough to some degree, but that's going to be the toughest environment I think we play in the rest of the year.
It will be a tough environment, and where we will be broadcasting from, people be wanting to walk right in front of the tables, walk right in front of the cameras. It's an interesting, tight environment to sit down. We'll have to sit on the actual bleachers, because if you try and put a chair to sit in a chair with the table, that table's going to go surfing into the USJ fans.
Well, good point. But
Much like I did in Adamsville many years ago.
Michael Mancini can tell you, though, we're professionals. We can deal with anything. Melanie Wilburn's tuned in tonight, so we have, again, Melissa Hall, Larry Vales, Jackie Anderson-Lucas, Brad Keltner, and Melanie Wilburn. You can send us a message or via the text, actually via the Facebook page. But tonight's game, again, being brought to you by the Trinity Christian Academy Booster Club. Stan, they do a great job out here, don't they? They
certainly do, and one of the events that we want to bring forth, it's kind of a Meet the Lions Day on Sunday, I believe, at 2 o'clock. If your family, or if you have a child that's interested in TCA, there's an open house Saturday or Sunday at 2 p.m. where you can take a tour of the school, meet a lot of the teachers, and get information on enrolling your children at Trinity Christian Academy. We invite you all out to come out to that on Sunday at 2 p.m.
No one really cares except me, but at work all day today. Live in Jackson, drove back from McKenzie. There about 8 hours, over 8 hours, and I've received either phone calls or text messages from 3 different coaches. It never stops. 2 minutes before we tip it off, Stan.
You mean 67 people didn't send you a text message?
And things that I've gone over with all 3, and they are college-educated people. You would think that they would, after 20 years, know what to do with different tasks. Stan, your thoughts about this gals game? What are the keys for a TCA win tonight?
Just play steady basketball. Don't get anybody hurt. TCA, it sounds like I'm being hard, but I'm just speaking the truth. TCA, the prohibitive favorite in this ball game. You want to go in to this ball game, you want to take care of business, get your stars a good tune-up, and get your second team plenty of playing time in the ball game, because you got a big game against Jackson Christian on Friday where you're going to be playing in front of a packed house.
Yep.
And in these games where you're prohibitive favorites, you want to get your lead, get them warmed up, give them some work in, but get them out before injuries can possibly come in. Because, Diamond, you know as well as I do, a lot of injuries happening at the most meaningless time of a ball game.
Absolutely, and no disrespect to anyone, but let's face it, TCA has a great tradition here. We've had some great teams, gone to the state tournament, won the state tournament. They're sort of like the Kentucky and Dukes and Carolinas and people like that. They circle TCA on their calendars, and it's like their Super Bowl to some of these folks.
It is, and right now, unless I'm mistaken, Sacred Heart has never defeated TCA in girls basketball play, and you and I have broadcast every single game in the series. What we're going to do right now is we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be back in 2 minutes with the starting lineups. You're watching TCA basketball, sponsored by the TCA Booster Club on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Did you know that Lonnie Cobb Ford's Warranty for Life is available on pre-owned vehicles too? That's right, a warranty for life on a used car. And with our huge selection of over 100 vehicles, we have the one for you. Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookums Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookums, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookums Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookums Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
And welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy alongside the living legend Diamond Dave McCulley. My name's Stan Gerard. And let's go down to the public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups.
Number 3, Jasmine Blankenship. Number 5, Zoe Montgomery. Number 10, Malia Hughes. Number 14, Bree Green. And number 15, Eliza Johnson. The Lady Knights are coached by head coach Charles Dodson. And now, let's see the starting lineup for your TCA Lady Lions. Starting at forward, a 5'9" senior, number 3, Elizabeth Hurt. Starting at guard, a 5'8" junior, number 11, Carden Bales. Starting at guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 20, Anna Sanders. And at guard, standing at 6'1", a junior, number 22, Olivia Lee. And starting at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 23, Hannah Yarbrough. The Lady Lions are coached by head coach Matthew Owens.
Well, Diamond Dave, there you have it, these starting lineups for tonight's ball game. We're just about set. Kind of a smallish crowd, if you want to know the truth about it, on the Sacred Heart side as well.
One of the smallest crowds I've seen in here in years. To be
Yeah,
honest with you.
TCA with
cold
the
weather.
chilly weather.
Yeah.
Plus, when you can stay at home and watch Jackson, Tennessee's #1 rated broadcast of high school basketball on your TV set, on a cold night like this, you can sit on your couch and you can watch and listen to Diamond Dave and Indiana Stan. Sometimes that's the thing you got to do.
Interesting. I did not receive word. Did you receive word? I did not see Amia Gehring here tonight, Amelia.
I didn't.
And she was not in the starting lineup, and she's not on the bench. So our thoughts and prayers with her. She's probably watching and not sure what her status is, but if she's under the weather, we wish her the very best. Here's a tip between Lee and Johnson. It's controlled by Sacred Heart. All right, off the bat, the 3 in and out. Put up that time by Green, Bree Green, B-R-I. And the rebound, the Lady Lions. Wales has it. Got to remember, we're not doing radio tonight, so I don't have to do the radio side of it. We just will you can see what we're talking about anyway. Well, it's one of the ends, Stan. Looks like a 2-3 zone.
Little matchup.
A little matchup. Yeah, they've got a chaser on Lee's what it is. 17-footer. Up, bounds off, no. And Sacred Heart has the rebound. Yeah, they had a chaser, I think, on Lee that time, Stan. Crossover dribble. Here's Hughes. Nice play, but missed the shot in the paint. And Yarborough, another rebound.
Well, that's what a lot of teams are going to do this second half. They're going to try to double down on Olivia Lee down low.
Saw USJ run 2 or 3 people at her every time she had the ball last week.
Every time that she touched it.
Vales, a 3. No. Carden, outstanding player. Had that big. I thought she might have been the difference the other night when TCA pulled away and won by 10. Most of her points came in that fourth quarter. Lost the handle, but Yarborough, right place, right time, out to Anna. Sanders getting the start tonight instead of Gehring. Here's Vales, 15-footer, baseline, yes.
Carden Vales give TCA the 2-0 lead at the 6:43 mark.
We'll probably see a lot of that, and now I think they get a foul on Sanders, I think. Yep, Chuck looking at her, and that's a call by.
Oh, is that?
That's your buddy.
Lord of mercy.
2-0 your score. So Michael doing double duty. He's cooking tonight. He's producing and directing. That means he gets double pay tonight.
And he didn't bring us a double cheeseburger.
I know. I went down there, wasn't ready yet. Then he comes up here and doesn't bring us a thing. Here's a inbounds pass. Now we got another foul, and that's going to be on Sanders again. Her second.
Well,
so
if the stripes would looked at the floor, the Sacred Heart young lady's foot stepped out of bounds.
You know, I thought she did too. I didn't know for sure, but I think if I think so and you know so, she did.
I'm not going to disagree with the great one.
2-0 your score. Left wing. They move it now, try to go inside, and thought I heard a whistle, but I didn't. Here's a shot underneath. Too far up under there. They got the ball inside to Johnson, their big gal. She's a good-looking player. Vales, 3 right wing. Yes, she's 2 of 2.
Vales with 5 points the game. You said you thought you heard a whistle.
I thought I heard a whistle. Must have been a screech of a tennis shoe.
I didn't know Chuck was an NFL official on the side, too.
5-0 your score. Maxfield out to Yarborough. Working out here to Lee. Lee out to Maxfield. Yeah, I was pulling for the Bills the other night, to be honest with you. I don't like that overtime thing either, but I'm not in agreement with our mayor of the city when he said everyone needs to pull for Kansas City. I'm not pulling for Kansas City. He's got to be kidding. Here's a shot up, no good. Yarborough comes up with it. Now we got a jump ball. Growing up a Raider fan, there's no way. I don't care if they had probably a Kentucky kid on the roster. I wouldn't still pull for Kansas City.
If it was loaded with UK kids, I think you might be able.
Well,
you might get a Chiefs outfit on.
All right, if they had 2 or 3, I might, yeah.
But there are other reasons, and if y'all knew those reasons, you wouldn't be either.
I can't pull for Kansas City in anything. I grew up a Raider fan, man. I really don't follow it much anymore. But the ball knocked out of bounds, and I'm now throwing my allegiance. 5-0 your score. TCA's ball as the ball was touched last. Another turnover on Sacred Heart thus far. I'm going to pull, I think, for Joe Burrow and the Bengals.
I can do that. I've got several fraternity brothers. They're Bengals fanatics, and my old boss in TV land, John Rippinger, is a long-suffering, long-time Bengals fan.
Here's Vales left wing. Carden already has 5. Now make it 7. Yes.
Gets that little floater, the underhanded job, just kind of circle around the rim, and it dropped in.
See, I think Carden should look for a shot more. Now here's a foul. Now they say no foul on Hurt.
Nope.
One knocking that ball, actually just dribbling out of bounds, was Green.
Much like the play a couple of minutes ago, she stepped on the baseline.
But we are here to do basketball tonight, so we'll keep the NFL lingo down to a minimum. Turnaround jump shot, 10-footer by Maxfield, no good. Rebounds controlled by Lady Lions. Moving in, Lee up, no. Hack foul, she'll shoot 2. Stan, she does that as well as anyone, doesn't she?
Certainly does. But I got a question for you, Diamond Dave. If we don't want to talk NFL lingo, does that mean when Trace Robinson is at the free throw line and shoots a free throw and swishes, I can't say he drained that putt?
No, you can. Yeah, we can do what we want to as long as Christy Timms agrees with it and accepts it. Here's the free throw up by Lee. Shoot our ball. It's no good.
Yeah.
And she'll try again.
If she's happy, then we're all happy.
Yeah, that's right. Christy's a lovely gal. I thought of her and her family a lot during that Alabama game. I was pulling for the tie. Here's this one up. It is there.
Christy's just like Mama. When Mama's not happy, nobody's happy.
That's right. 8-0. 7 thus far by Vales and a point by Olivia Lee. You see, TCA comes with a 1-2-2 full-court press. And now a foul. I think they're going to get Lee or Maxfield. Let's wait and see. They're calling it tight. Maxfield.
Maxfield's going to get the foul. Yeah, well, it was, though, Dave. We had the double team on the press, and they just turned right into it. And then we were called for the contact.
Yep. Working with it now. Sacred Heart looking for their first score of the game. They're 0-2 from the field thus far. Now they throw it away. Bad pass, and Lee picks it off.
I've got that as number 5.
Already. Lee drives the other way. Gives it to Vales. A little 5-footer. Nope. Actually about an 8-footer. Now we got a foul. Let's see what they get on this one.
I think Olivia's going to take the foul on that one.
4:24 left here. Now in the ball game we'll work Jaden Maddox. She's really played well off the bench. Hurt will go out for the rest. And it will be the inbound at Sacred Heart. Team foul number 4 on the Lady Lions. Backcourt. Here is Hughes with it. Hughes unloads to the little guard Blankenship. Front court, they throw a diagonal pass, knocked away by Maxwell. Nice reach there by Kevin Hansen over there behind the bench over there. Matt Coble, assisted by Hot Rod Parker and Frank Clampett, the guy that keeps them all together on the other bench down there.
And, you know, he had to take the last couple games and shot up at no good, but he was scoring this game, or the last few games, scoring them from home.
He sure was. Williams put that shot up. That was a great inbounds pass. TCA fell asleep, but she missed the shot badly. Yarborough, the 3, deep left. Her mom, Alice, on the scores table over there, loved it.
String music, and we've got a whistle for some such nonsense.
11-0. TCA looking for win number 16 tonight.
The ball went into the student section, or the cheerleaders for Sacred Heart.
11-0 your score.
And the ball was thrown out of bounds and a turnover.
Cheerleaders in their rain gear down there, aren't they? That rain gear they've got on down there? Yeah.
Well, if it rains in here, we better get a tarp on the floor quick.
Yeah, you won't need a tarp. It'll all be ice. Working with it now. Here's Vales. We'll just have to go home if that's the case. Man, it's cold out there. Here's a bounce pass underneath. And a foul that worked out pretty well for Sacred Heart, to be honest with you, because Maddox is about to shoot an uncontested layup.
Blankenship picks up personal, her first.
It's 11-0 your score. You're watching tonight courtesy of the TCA Booster Club. Diamond Dave, Indiana Stan, and Michael Mancini, he's on the controls. He's pushing all the buttons. And here's the foul. Getting there late was Hughes. Vales caught it. See the look on Carden's face after she got it that time.
Malaya Hughes, remember we talked about in the pregame show, 24 points in that contest for Sacred Heart. Went over the 1,000-point mark in her career.
Vales will flash wide by everybody. Now goes in with a layup, missed it. Great move, but it wouldn't get down for it. Explosive move to the bucket. Sacred Heart with the basketball. The fans wanting a push off on the elbow. Hughes with it.
Yeah.
Not the Blankenship. High arcing 3, no. Maddox with a rebound for TCA.
Well, you said it, so I didn't have to.
Vales crossover dribble, getting in the paint anytime she wants to. Out to Yarborough to Maxfield. Long 2, left of the key. No. Battle for the rebound, and Sacred Heart doing a pretty good job on the defensive glass at times. Hughes turned the ball over and got away with it.
Well, Olivia could have maybe gotten the rebound, but more importantly, she avoided a foul, which she probably would have had.
Sacred Heart, wide open shot that time on a nice pass by Hughes, but Montgomery missed it. And it's like a lid's on that basket for them right now. Now Lee has the ball knocked away. Coming up with it, Hughes. Yarborough hustling back. Hughes will go against her, puts it up with the left hand. No, missed badly. Sacred Heart fans wanted a foul, didn't get it.
A lid on the bucket still.
Yep. Down to 2:32. They go underneath to Lee. Lee got it. Nice pass by Maddox.
Lee with her first bucket. She's got 3 in this ball game, and we're leading by a baker's dozen.
13 zip. Working in the backcourt. Here is Montgomery. Montgomery to Blankenship. Got a wide open player down there, and there's a layup and missed. My goodness. Missed that time by Williams. Gets it back, puts up no. And she'll try again.
You know, baker's dozen. That's 11 regular donuts and 1 long john, because most places count a long john as 2 donuts now.
Well, if you get 13 donuts, it'd be a baker's dozen too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't
Have
even-
you got 13 regular ones?
I'm trying to stay away from those donuts. They're not good for my waistline. Here's a shot up by Williams, no good. And the shutout continues, 13-0. Here's Kate Nethery in the game, and Yarborough got so a chance for Kate. I saw her lovely mom, Meg Griffin Nethery, come in early. Yeah. Meg is a former Jackson Central Mary All-Stater and Union University. Great player. This one is up. It is there by Williams, and the first point of the game comes at the 2:06 mark. It's 13-1 TCA. Charles Dotson, the head coach of Sacred Heart. Their great athletic director is one John Barlow. Bales a 3 left wing. No, it looked good when he left, but too hard. I like what Cardin's doing tonight, though. She's putting those shots up there. Here's Maxfield. After she gets the rebound, it's up. It's the 3, yes.
Big shot by Maxwell. Charlie and Judy Murphy watching this game in Burlington, North Carolina, as Sacred Heart commits their 7th turnover, their number 1 wish for Grandpa Ray to stay on the front row.
He's right down there. He's actually about on the third row, but
row.
no one in front of him there, so he's in good shape. 16-1 your score. We appreciate them listening. Here's Kate Nethery, 14.
Get in there.
Falls in. Nice entry pass by Bales.
Already in this first quarter, 5 different Lady Lions in the scoring column.
18-1 your score. Backcourt, Hughes dribbles through traffic. Ball knocked away. Nice play by Bales. Bales knocked that ball away, and Lee comes up with it. Lee front court. Lee will drive up underneath. Flips it up. No foul. She'll shoot 2.
Really kind of surprised we haven't seen Sacred Heart call a timeout yet.
I totally agree with you. Coach Dotson letting them play on right now. Lee to the line. 1 of 2 there tonight. Has 3, averaging right at 25 points a game.
Is that kind of like press on?
That's exactly right, like Cap Fowler.
It's just what I was thinking of.
He's the guy that got us out here. He and Ken Northcutt put the package together, brought me out, and then brought you out after that. I did, and here we are a few years later.
Just a few.
Yeah. What, 15 now? Here's the next one up by Lee, rattles out, and then goes back in, and Lee has them both, and it's now 20-1.
Well, let's see. You were 2005 for football.
Yep.
A few games.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had your surgery at the beginning of the 2006 season.
Mm-hmm.
And then I joined you for basketball in January of 2007 as we traveled to Milan, Tennessee to take on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I remember that. And a foul as Williams goes to put it up. I did not know until today. Foul is going to be on Kate Nethery, by the way. Williams is going to shoot 2 free. I did not know until today that I knew he wasn't coaching anymore, but Todd Shepard no longer at Milan. He's teaching math over at Madison Academic. Shot up, it is there. And some scathing social media comments today from some folks.
You have to show me those later.
Next one up, no good. Well, I'm not on the particular person that put it up there, but I can tell you about it.
You know, I always like to be around some pot stirring.
I like Todd a lot. Todd Shepard, longtime basketball coach. Here's Maddox down low after a nice entry pass by Bales. No, Nethery with a rebound. Nethery puts it up, no. Maddox fighting for it. The ball out of bounds, so you give it to.
We're going to see over the back.
Yep, it is, and it's on, I think it's going to be on Johnson, I believe. 20-2, and Stan, this has running clock written all over it in that second half, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
TCA, Bales gets it in wide open to Yarborough, who's back in the game, had it blocked. Nice block by Johnson that time. Now, ball knocked away by Maxfield. Good bounce pass to Yarborough, and Bales missed the free throw. Or excuse me, the little bunny. Here's a shot up by Maxfield, no good. You see Cardin after she missed it, she took both hands and put right over her cheeks. 20-2. She's a tough cookie. Driving in Hughes, first bucket of the game for Hughes and for Sacred Heart. 20-4.
Only 13 seconds to go here in our first quarter of action.
More people coming in the arena. Maxfield's got to get it up there. It's 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Nethery lost it, gets it back, and now it's knocked away. Hughes will come up with it, and we'll throw it up. No good, and we're at the end of the first quarter. Your score at the end of 1. TCA 20. Sacred Heart 4. This is TCA basketball, sponsored tonight and brought to you by the Trinity Christian Academy Booster Club. Stay with us.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, we realize there are more than enough things to worry about on a day-to-day basis. With our new 10-year all-inclusive package, your home comfort doesn't have to be one of them. For one low monthly payment, you can purchase a brand new York unit with full maintenance and repair coverage for 10 years with approved credit. No hassle, no stress, just complete coverage for your comfort and convenience. Contact McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com to schedule your free estimate today.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Well, Diamond Dave McCulley, if you're the father of a cheerleader for Sacred Heart and you notice your shirts out of your closet missing, you know where they're at. All of the Sacred Heart cheerleaders wearing men's dress shirts for the game.
I thought those were rain jackets.
Nope, those are men's dress shirts.
Okay, all right. Working with it, Hughes, little running shot about 17 feet away. No, rebound back up, no good by Williams. Williams and Johnson both present some size problems for teams down there.
I saw some button-down collars on a couple of them.
Okay, punches it into the paint that time, and the turnaround jump shot by Avery Lane Overton, no good. And we got a foul on the rebound, the battle for the rebound. By the way, earlier tonight, John Mark Willard of football fame here at TCA sang the national anthem, and he did an outstanding job. And the Micah Mancini singing lessons have paid dividends again.
Yep, they certainly did. And,
he did a great job, though, didn't he? He really did.
Here's a shot up and no good.
Did not miss a note, and Lee put that shot up. Sacred Heart went flat-footed in the paint that time, and a nice attempt by Lee, but too hard.
In this ball game, TCA going to the bench a little bit quicker than they did just Saturday, and something happened that Chuck says it's going to be our ball. And who am I argue with referee Chuck?
And Sanders
He's my
inbound
favorite.
it again. Amelia Gary not playing tonight. Hope she's all right. Thoughts and prayers for our lovely buddy. If she's under the weather, and she probably is, not being here. And we'll get word from Matt later tonight. The shot up, no good. Now we've got the ball out of bounds again. Now Sanders will walk to this side to the baseline and try to inbound it again. Looking. Still looking. Gets it into Yarborough. And hit that three a moment ago, and the relatives loved it. Here is Leah three. Nope, too hard. Looked like it was going to go in, but it was just a tad too hard. And Judy Keene in the game. Loved that up in Loudon, Tennessee. Here's the shot the other way, and Rattling dropping it in. It's Williams. Stan, if they get the ball into Williams and Johnson, they could be dangerous, you know it?
Yeah, and Hughes is their main gun on top of that.
They're back in that 2-3 zone. Here's Hurt down low and lost the ball out of bounds. Yep, proper call. Stan, everyone that TCA plays, I mean everyone, we've seen it every game, night in, night out. They're throwing that 2-3 zone or a 1-3-1 TCA every night.
You're going to see it more the rest of the year, some junk defenses as teams see TCA for the second time after Olivia scorched them the first half.
There's a three. It is there and way out there. I don't have that young lady's.
Will it be 25?
20 hit it.
Okay, that's.
Oh, no, excuse me, it's 14. I apologize.
It's Green.
Green knocked it in. So all of a sudden, it's a 20-9 game. And now TCA, the ball loose, and Sacred Heart has it. Alternating possession, though, it's going to belong to TCA. Judy King says, go, ready to go Hannah with a three. And by the way, we want to be fair. Harrison Malone, a Sacred Heart fan, he says go Knights. He's tuned in tonight as well.
And if I'm pronouncing this correct, Nicholas Sherrod, a Sacred Heart fan as well.
Close to Gerard. Working with it now. Here's the pass out to Bales. Bales drives in. They cut her off at the baseline. Good pass to Sanders. Hannah drives in, lost it. Never really lost it, almost lost it. Now Hurts tangled up, and now she dribbles the ball out of bounds on the baseline.
Got to be court aware. I got that as turnover number 4 on TCA. Most of those are of the sloppy variety, Dave.
It was 20-1 at one time. They scored 8 in a row. And now here's another three, and there, and Matt Coble calls the timeout. Stands credit Sacred Heart, but also we're just not playing very well. Another three by Green, and all of a sudden it's a 20-12 game stand, Gerard.
Green with the long three, her second. of the night. I guess we're a little late getting going, so let's just stay here. Diamond, to me, this is a little bit surprising, but you do expect games the second time around to be maybe a little bit closer at times, but Gehring not in the ball game, that's certainly going to affect TCA, especially on the glass and with her ball handling, the way she pushes the ball up the court. But you can see with Gehring not in the ball game, you can see a little bit of a difference in the Sacred Heart Ball Club, and they're able to exploit some things a little bit more than they normally would be able to.
You come to the concession stand here, the best in the business. The hot dogs are great, the burgers are great, but boy, those barbecue cheese nachos, they knock you out. And man, there's a lot of folks down below us that have them. Drives me in stand nuts. Great pass. Sanders down low to Lee, missed it. Foul though, and she'll shoot you. That's a great look. TCA's passed the ball really well tonight. We just haven't hit some shots at times.
Yep. Olivia Lee at the line. She's 3 of 4 from charity to go along with 1 field goal.
What made the win over USJ, I thought, impressive the other night, Stan, is that Lee didn't have one of her great offensive games, but yet still pulled away against your arch rival and won by 10.
And, I think we're going to need that type of an effort Friday against Jackson Christian. I've just got some feelings we missed the free throw there. Jackson, I don't know what it is. I just got a gut feel that Jackson Christian's going to show up on Friday as Sacred Heart travels for their 10th turnover.
I'll tell you one thing, USJ, they sure showed up the other night, didn't they? We had all we could handle.
They certainly did, and like credit to their student section. Ours was huge and loud and on point. And I'll give the devil his due. Their student section was on point as well.
TCA throws it away. Bales went inbound it. I'm not sure if she was going to Maxwell or Sanders that time. 21-12 your score. Lady Lions by 9 in the game. Backcourt Johnson. They give it to Hughes. They did a good job getting that Hughes to the middle of the court and allow their best athlete to go get it. There's another shot by Williams. This time she missed. She hit 2 in a row. TCA dodged the bullet as she'd been hot. Long rebound. Lee has it. Drives in. Blocked. Maddox comes up with it. Out to Bales. Her 3. Back rim, no. Rebound Sanders. Sanders up with the left hand. No. Battle for the rebound. Tipped around, and Sacred Heart has it with Blankenship.
Hot potato.
To Green. The guy all them want it to go to. There's Hughes driving in. Wild shot. No good. Rebound Maddox. Outlet pass Lee. The baseball's flying by us here. There's a drive by Lee. It's up. It is there.
There's baseballs going by?
Yeah, there's a baseball flying by here. I'm ready for baseball, but not in this kind of weather.
Not tonight.
23-12.
I didn't bring my glove, did you?
I did not. I don't need one. I've got those sure hands. 23-12, 4:51.
You like that famous Major League Baseball video where the guy's talking to the female reporter. Somebody's taking batting practice. He just, without looking, just ball's coming right. He just reaches up and grabs it right before it clunks her in the noggin.
I'm a Yankee fan. We Yankee fans are tough. We don't have to have all those kind of things. We just go out and play. 27 titles will tell you that, buddy, and 28 this year. Free throw up, no good by Montgomery. Michael agrees. 23-12. Yeah. Jay's by the fireplace tonight. He's taking the night off. Here's a long shot by Yarbrough, air ball. Lee with a rebound, though. Back up, no. Boy, she's getting the line a lot tonight. Already been there 6 times. 4 or 6 and shoot 2 again.
He's in Florida.
Oh, he's in Florida? Well, that's better than even the fireplace, isn't it, Michael? He's down there on company business. Is that what it is? Yeah.
He's on a recruiting trip down at IMG.
Lee to the line. Like working with Michael and J-Bo. Great guys.
Coach Mancini's going, if we're going down looking for some IMG players, I should be on that trip.
That's exactly right. Lee again. Missed it. That's been the pattern lately. Hit the first, missed the second. 24-12. Grandpa and Grandma won't be happy about that. Ray and Carey, I should say. Blankenship between the circles. Maxwell out there dogging her. TCA had a 1-2-2 right now. Been pretty effective, although they're trying to get out there and get on those wings to cover Williams, no doubt. Blankenship thought about the 3. Lee's long length cut her off, and she turned and hit it anyway.
Blankenship with her first 3 of the night. She had a few of those on Saturday afternoon in the matinee affair.
Fairly impressed right now, Stan. This was a 20-1 game. It's 24-15. Down low, Maddox got it. Nice pass by Lee.
Jaden Maddox with her first bucket in the scoring column. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 young ladies in the column.
That had been, Stan, until that bucket, that had been a 14-1 or 3 run. Is that right?
Yep. Frank Clampett showing the good hands.
Yeah, he's no Lambeth guy. He knows how to take care of business. 26-15. He's talking to the managers and saying, hey, y'all see that move? And they're saying, quit bragging. 26-15. Wearing his mask over there, looking dapper. Here's Blankenship, another 3, and this time, no. Rebound back up, no. Williams, she's been a handful tonight. She's going to shoot 2 free throws. Who got her, Stan?
It looks like 24, Maddox is going to get credit for the foul.
Kevin Hansen, the great trainer over there behind the bench, he's shouting out, saying, come on, guys, we got to go this thing. Harris Malone, I said hello to you. We were nice to you. Now you're saying boo, Lady Lions. So may not any more shot-outs for Harrison. What do you think? I know if it was Stan, he wouldn't, Michael.
I'm going to have to find out who actually liked the post.
Oh, to be nice. Here's a shot up by Williams. It is there this time. 26-16. Oh, we're nice, guys, Harrison. We're not going to ban you.
Yeah.
26-16.
That was the other shots up and good, yeah.
You got it. Right, great drive by Olivia.
That was the other Sacred Heart fans watching the game, Nicholas, that we mentioned earlier.
28-16. Here's Maddox. Nice play. Knocked that pass away as they try to go inside to Williams. Lee with it. Olivia in the front court. Olivia, bad pass. Tried to go back to Maddox, and we get walking after they came up with the. I'm not sure about that call. TCA will take it. Stan, I didn't think she walked, but your buddy Chuck did, so.
Who's to argue with that young man?
28-16.
I think he's one of the finest officials around.
Ball knocked away. Blankenship just knocked that ball away. And now, Yarbrough knocks it back away. Way to go, Hannah. Gives it to Vales. Vales in the front court. Carding out between the circles. Great pass underneath on the dribble penetration to Maddox. It is there. Boy, I'm telling you what, Vales has been able to get in the paint anytime she wants tonight.
Who does that kind of remind you of?
30-16.
Young Miss Lytle.
Yeah, absolutely. Brand could do it as good as anyone. And now timeout. Coach Dodson's seen enough. Well, his team made a run. Now TCA pulling back out a little bit. Now, Amelia's on the bench over there. Looks like she's limping a little bit. Let's hope she's all right. Let's take that quick 30. We're back after this with Trinity Christian Academy basketball. Stay with us.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Harrison Malone made a comment, and he had to be talking about you, Diamond Dave McCullough, when he said GOAT commentator.
I do not see that. It's not come up on mine yet. But Nicholas says he has school spirit. Remember, during the break stand, a microphone is a hot mic.
I didn't say anything.
I know you didn't. I'm just reminding you, though, after this week. Here's a shot up. It is there. And that was put up by Bree Green. I was going to beat you to that statement tonight. 30-18.
She made both of them or just one?
She hit, let's double check. She hit one. No, she hit both of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Now the TCA loses the basketball. Driving the other way, no good. Back up, good, and a foul. My goodness.
Maddox is going to get that one.
TCA not playing real well, and Matt Coble voicing his displeasure at his team right now. He's going to get hurt in the game. And Williams is racking up the points, 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game, and Maddox goes out. It's 30-20 now. And Stan, to be honest with you, nothing against Sacred Heart, no disrespect. Boy, TCA's just not playing very good basketball right now.
I would tend to agree with that. Missed the free throw.
Shot up, no good.
She's 2 of 5.
And let's give credit, though, to Sacred Heart. They've hung in there after being down 20-1. It's 30-20.
Jude Bullard, it's the second quarter, young lady.
Hurt with it. Down low to Nethery. Nethery puts it up and got it. Nice play by Kate.
Nethery with her second bucket of the night.
Nethery has 4. That's the way Mom used to do it out at Union. 32-20. Stan, that was before your time, but you talking about a great player. Meg was a great player. She was in that run that Union had that was back in David Blackstock's years. That was just phenomenal.
I was here when Blackstock was here.
Did you see Meg play?
I don't know. What year?
That would have been 96, I think.
See, I got here in 98.
Yeah, getting myself in trouble. They won it in 96. I remember that.
I arrived last week of July in 98.
Okay, that was a little before your time. 32-20, where David had some great runs out there. Now followed by Mark Campbell. 32-20.
I remember a story Blackstock told. I was out at a baseball game once. He goes, the rope broke on the flagpole, so he just grabbed the flag, climbed the pole, and hung it up himself.
Vales a 3. Carden, yes. Carden Vales had a great game. 10 already in the game. And 35-20. You still feel like TCA's in pretty good control here, and now here's a bad pass. Thrown away by Johnson. Yarborough picks it off. Lease 3, uncontested. Nope. And a good play there by Yarborough, not fouling over the back, the taller Johnson. Johnson's in deep trouble, and she walks.
That's going to be turnover number 15 on Sacred Heart, Dave.
Coach Dotson saying, what are you doing all the way in the front court, gals? Your teammate's in trouble. You got to come back and help. That's exactly what he was telling them.
Dusty Warren checking in from Columbia, Tennessee.
How about that?
Says go Lions.
You know what Columbia's, you know what their festival is every year, don't you? Here's Lee right wing.
Is that the Goat Festival or something like that?
Olivia, I think that's where they have the Mule Days.
Mule Days.
38-20, yeah.
We won a big football game there this fall.
Here's the
Playoff
ball
game.
knocked away. Loose. Green with it, down low, and coming up with it. Here's Blankenship, front court. Gets a 3-on-2, but she elects to take the 3, and I guess she knew what she was doing. She knocked it in. Little Jasmine Blankenship has 2 threes. It's 38-23.
Diamond, they've got 6 field goals. 4 of them are from three-point land.
There's a shot up. No good. I'm not sure what that was. What was that?
Somebody whacking on the rail.
Is that what it was? Here's Blankenship, another 3. This time, no. See, my eyes get big. I thought we was about to have an earthquake. 38-23.
Well, if you thought it was going to be an earthquake and the building was shaking, my prom date must have been here.
Here's Hurt down low. No. Vales steals it, puts it up and in. Carden Vales having a big game. 12 in the game. 40-23. Well, I wish they would stop.
Me too.
And here's an offensive foul on Blankenship.
Well,
drawn by Kate Nethery.
And Dave, as you well know, an offensive charge is a turnover for the benefit of folks like Frey Garrett who are scoring this game at home.
He's not. He's right below us here. Working with it now.
Mrs. Garrett.
Here's Lee driving in with 2 seconds up. No good. And Johnson comes down to rebound, and we're at halftime. The Lady Lions lead it 40-23. We'll come back. Stan will have stats for you and analysis. This is TCA basketball being sponsored by the Trinity Christian Academy Booster Club. Stay with us, everybody.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Over 7 years ago, God called Brandy Reagan into a new career as a realtor. 7+ years later, Brandy is a multi-million-dollar producer, broker, and owner of Reagan Realty Group. Brandy believes God will always give her what He wants her to have. Brandy loves helping clients find their dream homes, and she believes each and every home has a story to tell. So call Brandy today at 731-410-7700 and let her help tell your story. Go get 'em Lions!
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
Welcome back to the T-Dome on the campus of Trinity Christian Academy. Alongside Michael Mancini, Dime, and Dave McCulley, I'm Stan Gerard, and we're here at the half. TCA leads Sacred Heart by a score of 40-23. Another score from West Tennessee, USJ 31, Jackson Christian 15 at the half of that girls' game as well. Here's the unofficial scoring for the first half. Zoe Montgomery, 0 points, 0 of 1 from Charity. Malaya Hughes, who had 24 Saturday against us, 1 field goal for 2. Cam Williams, 1 field goal, 2 of 5 from Charity for 4. Jasmine Blankenship, 2 field goals, 6. And the leading scorer for Sacred Heart is Bree Green with 2 field goals, both from long range, and she's 2 of 2 from Cherry for 8 points. Sacred Heart had 4 in the first, 19 in the second for their 23 points. Sacred Heart unofficially commits 16 turnovers for TCA. Unofficially 4 turnovers in the game, 20 points in the first, 20 points in the second for their 40. Hannah Yarborough, 1 field goal, 3. Camden Maxfield, 1 field goal, 3. Kate Nethery, 2 field goals, 4. Jade Maddox, 2 field goals, 1 of 2 from Cherry for 5. It is Carden Vales with 5 field goals, 2 from long range for 12. Olivia Lee, 4 field goals. She is 5 of 8 from Cherry for 13 points. And as I turn my attention and look at some team stats, and these would be official team stats, mind you. Taking a look at those, it's going to be Sacred Heart, 7 of 26 from the field for 27%. TCA, 15 of 41 for 37. 3-point land, 4 of 11 for Sacred Heart for 36%. TCA, 5 of 10 for 50% from long range. Sacred Heart, 50% from Cherry on 5 of 10, 5 of 8 for TCA for 63. And TCA plus 3 in the rebounding department, 24-21 in that ball game. Let's see, doing some double checking. Oh, no, that couldn't be. Could not be. 1, 2, 3. Doing a little bit of double checking here on a couple of things for TCA. Anyway, but our score at the half, it's TCA 40 and Sacred Heart 23 in this ball game. Diamond Dave bringeth the foodeth to the gameth. And Diamond Dave, I think we have of course he can't hear me yet, but I think we have a difference between official stats and our stats. I had Olivia Lee with 13 points, correct?
I have her with 14. I'll double check.
Okay, what, she had 1-3 then?
She had a 3, yes.
Okay, that would be my fault then. I had 1 point missing from that, so that's going to make 1, 3, 4. That does make it correct, Diamond Dave. Timing and scoring now concurs.
I spoke to Freddie while I was downstairs, and he said there's no way the lovely Mrs. Garrett is keeping stats, by the way. Your thoughts about the first half?
So he thinks.
Yeah, that's right.
Is he not? Is he at home to be sure of that?
That's exactly right.
But a decent first half for TCA. Not a spectacular first half. A decent first half. Too many mistakes. Too many turnovers. Missed a lot of bunny shots early in the ball game, but overall, a decent performance. I thought, we were a little sloppy against Sacred Heart in the first half.
I thought we sleepwalked a little bit at times. I don't mean that disrespectful, but we just didn't seem to have our focus.
Well, the problem is, Dave, you know as well as I do, when you dominate a team, especially when you dominate them just a couple of days ago,
sure,
you're going to think, we've got this, this one in the bag, no problem.
The human tendency to do that, you see it at all levels.
Especially with young kids.
Yeah, by the way, Dusty Moyne did confirm that Mule Day is in Columbia.
Yep, I saw that.
And Nicholas Sharon said, y'all are my favorite commentators. We appreciate that.
Really?
Harris Malone said the same thing. And Judd Bullard is tuned in tonight. So we have a lot of folks watching and listening tonight. We appreciate that.
Now, is Judd a Sacred Heart or a TCA fan?
He doesn't say. Judy King, we mentioned her earlier. Charles and Judy Murphy, way over in North Carolina. It can't be any colder in Burlington, Charles and Judy, than it is here. Larry Vales, our good buddy. Always love to see Larry and talk to him, but and hear his comments. Larry Vales, by the way, we mentioned him. And Stan Gerard says, good afternoon, all. So you let us off tonight. Yeah.
Let us off.
You know how to jumpstart the fans, don't you?
Well, I try and do it. There was one game where I didn't see any comments all game long. And there's a way it can be adjusted where you're not seeing the comments. I want to make sure I always see the comments.
Now, you said tomorrow you have the girls junior high?
We've got girls in middle school action against, thank you, young man, against Savannah Christian. It'll be the third meeting between the two teams. Savannah Christian's won both meetings, but it is, matter of fact, here comes some of the middle school girls right now. Riley Hidrogo, one of the star players for the middle school Lions, who will be playing against Savannah Christian tomorrow at 6 o'clock at South Gibson. Thursday at 6 o'clock.
I want to tell the girls that, of course, I'm not able to make it because I do college games as well, but Stan told me that the reason y'all are so good is because of the announcer. Is that right? Is that true? Okay, they confirmed that. Okay, well, I thought Stan was just pulling my leg, but anyway.
Let me get the wallet out.
Well, good luck tomorrow. Good luck.
Or Thursday.
Thursday. So you got them
Thursday. West Tennessee Sports will have airtime.
You got the guys Saturday, is that right?
Yes. The guys are in the boys championship game. Those boys, by the way, undefeated on the season. Looking to run the table.
17-0 now?
I believe 18-0 now.
18-0, my goodness.
I mean, my goodness, 18-0. James Handy has done a wonderful job.
So after they go undefeated Saturday, do they move on?
That's it.
No state.
They're not in the TSSAA Association anymore. If you look at some banners on the wall here, though, in past years, TCA was the TNT former state champions in middle school basketball
every year.
Yeah, and a young man on the bench right now for the TCA Lady Lions was, I believe, the coach back then.
How about that?
The Snake Rod Parker.
Yeah, my son for a long time held a TNT most threes made in a game record.
TNT, you know what that is?
What's that?
Dynamite.
All right. Well, we get underway. Long three out there, short this time by Bree Green. And the ball goes out of bounds, and the ball belongs to Trinity Christian Academy. The Lady Lions lead the game 40-23. They open up with a 20, make it 19. Actually, it was a 13-0 run. They didn't score, Sacred Heart did. Here's a pass down low, and it goes through the hands of Olivia Lee. Came down a little awkward that time, but she did. They did not score until the 2:06 mark of the first when it was 13-0. It was 20-1 at one time, 20-4 at the end of one. And then credit Sacred Heart. They cut it down to 9 a couple of times. Right now it's a 17-point game with 7:36. So maybe not the running clock we thought we might have, Stan.
It may just take a little bit longer to get to.
And we got the ball away. Then you're going to foul on Johnson or make it, number 22 in the game.
They had a 25 that play on Saturday that we never got a name for. And, folks say, well, why don't you have the rosters? We're just going by what the school sent us.
All right, I'm going to look that up. And someone sent me today.
She was wearing 25 on Saturday.
A new roster, so I'm going to look that up. Let's see if I can find it for you, Stan.
I appreciate that.
Always trying to please. And while we do that, Lee has it over to Yarborough.
Well, then give me $20 then.
And it will be The shot up, no good. And almost going out of bounds with it was Williams, but she saved it.
Oh, did you see that? Tried to bounce it off her foot, and Maddox just moved her leg, or Yarbrough just moved her leg out of the way.
Right, and here is down low. Hurt puts it up. Nope. Glass, nothing else. And now they say the ball is going to belong, a foul on TCA. Going to belong to,
I want to say it's on Vales.
Sacred Heart. I have a roster. Casey Holder is wearing 25 tonight. That's all I can help you with. Let's see. Number 20, I do not have that.
22.
22, I do not have that either.
That may be Holder wearing a road jersey.
Could be. I think it probably is. So that's who we're going to say right now. Here's a pass or shot down up from the free throw line. Left free throw line. It's snitted no good. And the foul now on, I think they're going to get Hughes, I believe.
And if you want to know the truth, folks, the roster that we have printed came directly out of the Sacred Heart scorebook.
The scorebook, yeah.
Yep.
40-23, 17-point game. Coach Dotson not happy with the call. He's barking at the official. I mean, he's really all over him. And now what? We have a whistle, not a technical. I think Chuck has just rang him up.
Well, here's the kicker. No, he hadn't called it yet, I don't think.
Maybe it's a warning. Could be a bench warning.
Could be.
Coach Dotson's not happy with a bench warning.
The thing is, the official's getting barked at was about 20 feet away from him.
He was over here on the other side of the court.
It was the official completely across the court.
Yeah.
And, well, there's a lot of details that I could go into about things like that and the reasons for it, but, I don't want to go back on probation.
Well, just a warning. Back rim, Yarbrough, no, long three. Rebound, no, by Hurt to Vales. Vales moves in out to Yarbrough. Yarbrough across the paint, and they'll get a 3-second count on Hurt.
That's only TCA's 6th turnover the night. Diamond did. Of course, the next bench warning, you know what that would be? Double secret probation.
40-23. I think it might be termed. Here's a ball taken away by Lee. Lee up, bank shot, no, and a rebound by Sacred Heart. Battle for the rebound. This is a loose basketball, and now we get a jump ball, and the ball belongs to and stays with TCA.
No scoring yet here in our third quarter of action. It's 40-23 TCA.
We played a minute and, 47 seconds. A minute 47 is gone. Here's the inbounds pass to Lee. Up, got it. She was shoved in the back on top of all that. We got it. She has 16 in the game. It's 42-23.
Olivia Lee starting to pick up business a little bit in the second quarter.
Hurt knocks his pass away, and Vales comes up with it. Carden says, give me the three. Up, no. Rebound, Lee back up, no. Foul, she'll shoot two.
Well, actually what Carden was doing, she was throwing a pass to Olivia and using the glass.
Yeah, said, I'm going to bank it off the glass and you go get it.
She did call it, though, so makes it legal.
8 times to the line tonight, Olivia Lee. And by my record, she's hit 5 of those. Free throw up, first of 2, good. When she gets that stroke going, it's really pretty. Now, she's missed a few here and there this year.
Yeah, averages about 83% from charity.
Feel awfully good, yep. 43-23. This would be the biggest lead. TCA's biggest lead prior to this had been 19. This one is up. It is there. 44-23, Lady Lions. They come with a 1-2-1-1 full-court press. So they've changed up a little bit, and Lee just picks the pocket of Williams and lays it up and in.
And that should almost be illegal.
Yep, 46 just reached up there and just took it like an apple off the tree. And now a foul on, take your pick. It's either Lee or Hurt. And let's see what they got.
I mean, that was a license to steal there.
I think they get Hurt on it, her second. Blankenship, who's had the hot hand, the 3 up. This time, no. Rebound back up. Williams, it's there. Williams, nice-looking player, Stan.
Mm-hmm.
He has 9.
I'll tell you what, some people are going to say it was over the back, but if you watch on the video, she went straight up and down. Perfect for him. 14-footer Lee after the nice entry pass by Sanders in the paint. No. Ball skitters out of bounds, and the ball belongs to TCA. 46-25, 5:22 third quarter. Thanks for all of you watching and listening tonight. Trinity Christian Academy Booster Club making it possible for us to be with you tonight. We appreciate that. And our producer and director making sure everything goes okay is the very talented Michael Mancini down to my right. I bet Mike watched some football over the weekend. Yep. Here's the pass underneath to Hurt. No, she's fouled. She'll shoot 2. We might want to put Coach Mancini on in between ball games and get a quick analysis
Yeah,
of what happened with the NFL. No,
he says no. He says no.
Oh, he must have.
All right, let's do it this way.
Buffalo fan
All right,
then.
who do you like in the San Francisco-LA game? I'm going to say San Francisco or LA. Yes or no? First or second? San Francisco. You like? All right, now in the Kansas City and the Bengals in Kansas City, who do you like there? Who do you? Well, I know you probably like me. You want Cincinnati to win, right? But I think Kansas City will. Yeah, he agrees. Yep. All right.
Now that he missed the first one, got the second.
That's hurt.
Or hurt, I mean.
Yep. Hurt. Yep. She'll try again. 48-25.
She put the hurt on me for saying the wrong name.
She sure did. Backcourt Hughes, who's not been a big factor tonight. Only two, their best player. TCA's done a really good job on her tonight. She has it left of the key. Vale's right in her face. Vale's as good a defensive player as you'll see in this district. Shot put up, no, out of bounds the ball goes, and the ball belongs to TCA. Great battle that time by Lee and Williams down there.
I want you all, well, we don't have a replay, but if you looked at Hughes did that spin move, took off for the bucket, court awareness by Miss Hughes, went straight up with it. She could have easily committed a charge on that.
No doubt about it.
As I shake the burger at you.
Yeah, that's right. 48-25. Here's Vales driving in with the left hand. Back rim, no. Rebound back up. Lee's going back to the line again if the shot didn't come close to going in because she was hacked and fouled. Lee has just made a living there tonight, hasn't she?
Reminds me a lot of Bryn Lytle doing that.
Yep. That Bryn would go to the line more than you could shake a stick at. Honor to cover her career, and honor to cover Olivia and her big sis, Savannah, and other big sis, Macy. So it's now a 49-25 game. I have Lee with 2, 4, 6, 20 in the game. Is that right, Stan?
68-21.
21. Again, good. And the track team has arrived tonight. They were late arriving tonight.
4 or 5 in the second half.
Right.
She's 4 or 5 in the second half from Charity.
Right. I have her. Yeah, that's correct. 50-25. They double them up. The Lady Lions have. They flash the ball in the paint to Montgomery. Out to Little Blankenship. This kid can shoot. Yes. That's her third 3 with 9. I like Jasmine Blankenship. She's a little bitty gal. Smallest gal out there.
You leave her alone, she can drain it.
She's hit 3 now. It's 50-28. And Sacred Heart trying to build on the program's success. Here's Lee with a rebound after the miss by Maxfield. Out to Carden. Right free throw line. It's snitted. Bingo.
Carden Vales.
14.
Tickling the twines.
52-28. One of my favorite players of all time. I really like Carden Vales. Here's a shot up, and it goes. Blankenship, another 3.
Well,
I think we might want to guard her.
That proves she's just a mere mortal among us. That one touched rim.
And it rolled around, didn't it?
Yep.
Working with it. Maxfield. Camden's 3. Big sis watching tonight. No. Rebound. Lee back up left hand. Field day. Yes, too easy.
Her
if you're a
third
Sacred
field
Heart
goal of
fan.
the second half.
54-31. Pace picking up a little bit here now. Working with it now will be Blankenship. She thought about putting that 3 up there, but it got a hand in her face now. She'll put up a 3 from the Sacred Heart bench. I think TCA might want to get someone out on her. Yes.
Wow, Blankenship was that 5 threes in the game?
That is correct, sir. 54-34. Well, it proves, gals and guys, there's a place for a little person all the time. Now here's the bounce pass, Nethry inside to Maddox. She's tied up, and the ball belongs to Sacred Heart.
And for those of you, for the benefit of you scoring at home, that's a turnover as well.
And if you are scoring right now, I promise you need counseling. Here's the ball knocked away. TCA comes up with it, and they call the time. They got a time? Yeah, timeout. Timeout of the court. They did it better than I described it. 54-34, 2:59 left in the third. Back after this 30 with more TCA basketball.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Welcome back to the T-Dome on the campus of Trinity Christian Academy. 2:59 to go on our third quarter. TCA up by 20. It's 54-34 in this contest. Other scores from West Tennessee. USJ putting it on Jackson Christian 41-21. 45 seconds to go in the third quarter of that game.
2:59 left here, and it's a 20-point game here as well, 54-34. Congressman Ed Bryant, his lovely bride across the way. He had a grandson that played here, remember, Stan? And
yep.
He's sitting over there. Always good to see the congressman. And now the ball's stolen. As TCA comes with it, Maxfield with it. Stops on a dime, almost walked, but did not. 2-3 zone, 2-1-2 actually. Nethery, nice pass to Maxfield. Nice move left baseline. Underneath, great pass to Maddie. That's great ball movement, yes.
Jaden Maddox with her third field goal. She's got 7.
That was textbook passing. 3 this time, no good by Montgomery. And the Lady Lions have it with a 22-point lead. 2:26. Cross court, Maxfield, open 3 from Lee. Nope. They fight for it. Maddox tips the ball around. Lee goes and gets it, and she's fouled again. No free throws. That's number 6 on Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart just around the corner from TCA off McClellan there, I guess. 56-34. 2:18 left here.
They're in the neighborhood.
Yeah, you got 3 high schools within just, what, a mile of each other? 2 miles of each other? Shot up by Maddox, no good. Rebound, Lee, back up. Maddox, yes, Jaden Maddox. She's coming on. She has 8 in the game, and it's 58-34.
Maddox, one of those players, she does a lot of things that don't appear in the scoring column, but her efforts are paying dividends tonight as the bucket's up and good for Sacred Heart.
That's the Hughes that we know that can play, one of the best players in the district. First time she's exploded in the paint, got that layup after getting in the paint uncontested. And now TCA throws it away. Lee with a bad pass. Garing catches it over there on the bench over there.
Say, I'm not in this game. Leave me alone.
You know it's eating her alive not being in there, though. She loves to play. She's really talented, first of all, and she's a great competitor. Now, Sanders in the game, and Lee gets the rest. 58-36, 22-point margin with 1:42. Montgomery goes to Williams, high post. Back out to Montgomery, right wing. In front to Hughes. Over to Blankenship. More Sanders right on her now. Bad pass, but Williams able to come out of there with it. Over to Montgomery, top of the key 3, banks it up and banks it in.
That's her first bucket of the game.
Well, sometimes you have to be lucky, and that time she knocked it in. Credit her, 58-39. Didn't hesitate. Here's Bales with it. Carden will drive in. Carden up, scoop to the hoop with the right hand. No. And the rebound is controlled by Sacred Heart.
Diamond, here's a little factoid. Sacred Heart only 4 2-point field goals in this game, and they've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 3-point field goals.
Isn't that something? 58-39. Normally you hit 8 threes in a game with 1:08 left in the third. You think you might be right there even knocking on the door, but they're down 58-39. Those threes have kept them in the game, hasn't it?
Proving you can live by a 3.
But you can die by it.
And if you're hitting a 3 and still down 20,
Hughes
relying too much on it.
In the paint, little floater, no. Maxfield with the rebound, and on the floor is Maddox, and what do we have? Did he call a technical this time on Coach Dotson? I think he did. Yep, sure did.
From across the court again.
And the Sacred Heart fans are not happy with the technical.
Well,
they're having a heated discussion over there, still going at it.
Diamond, I understand how they feel. I have empathy.
Well,
no comment.
Kentucky went to Auburn the other night. They shot 29 free throws. Kentucky shot 10, but I didn't think it was that badly officiated. We fouled 3 times when they were shooting threes. Here's Bales up. It is there. 59-39. What was he barking about? He thought it had been a foul down here, Stan?
And Diamond, if I'm not mistaken, he got one Saturday as well.
Bales, good. There. 60-39. He'll have to sit on the bench the rest of the night. And the lead back up to 21 now. Blankenship and Bales have their little one-on-one game going here. Look at them, right, staring each other right in the face here. Look at that. Bales says, give me the ball out here. Sanders to inbound
and the official says back up.
And Bales has it. Bales against Blankenship. They've had a great game against each other here. Bales out to Maddox, 17-footer, back rim. And we've got a foul this time on Sanders, I think. And I can't believe it. Look at the expression on her face.
Well, interesting call.
Yep, and it will be Sacred Heart's ball. 60-39. My phone has exploded tonight. I'm not sure what all is going on. Here's the ball knocked away. Loose. Coming down with it. Got to be a walk. And we get a timeout, I think, or we get a foul.
They're going to whistle a foul. Should be a travel.
I thought it should have been traveling, too, not trying to home it up.
Well.
And the ball belongs to Sacred Heart right below us here. We work on the front row of the upper mezzanine, just looking right down on the tee here in the Lions Den. Working with it now, Hughes. That's her move. Puts it up, though, and missed it badly. Rebound, Maddox. Outlet pass, Nethery. Nethery lost it, and they say she turned it over.
Yep. Had one pass too high.
60-39. Yarbrough's going to get the rest, and going out will be, or coming in, I should say, will be Avery Lane Overton.
Well, your phone is blowing up.
It's blowing up. I'm not sure.
I can feel that vibration.
Might be the governor trying to get hold of me. I'm not sure.
No, it's a soccer coach who wants you to adjust something by 0.2%.
Yeah, that's probably right. Montgomery 3, right wing, no.
Are they having spring football practice yet?
No, thank goodness.
I was going to say it could have been a puncher's mother complaining about the playing average in spring.
60-39. That's happened to me. And here's a shot by Bales at the buzzer. No good. And we go to the fourth. Our score, TCA 60. Sacred Heart 39. This is TCA basketball being sponsored by the TCA Booster Club. Back after this 1 minute. Stay with us.
Welcome to Man's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
And welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy. TCA leads 60-39, and you're watching TCA basketball on the TCA Broadcast Network, recognized as the #1 broadcast in basketball in West Tennessee.
Right of the key, long three by Lee, no, and Cleaning House is hurt. Puts it up and puts it back in.
Elizabeth Day with her first field goal.
Yeah, she has 3. It was 1 of 2 early from the free throw line. Blankenship. Coach Coble's got the defensive attention of his kids. Every time Blankenship touches now, they have someone right in her face. Hughes drives in, puts up. It's going to count, I think, on a foul. And a foul, I think, on Overton.
Yep.
And the bucket does count. And Hughes sort of waking up a little bit. She had 2 in the first, and that was it. And then had 2 in the third, now 2 here in the fourth.
Diamond, wasn't there a musical group back in the day called the Hughes Corporation?
It certainly was. Free throw up, no good.
I knew I wasn't dreaming.
Can't remember their big hit. Bales the other way. And puts it up, no. And the rebounds controlled by Sacred Heart and a foul on TCA.
Overton's going to get it for the bear hug.
Cardin a little beside herself for missing that, and there's a little bunny that time she thought she should have hit. And that's 7 fouls, 1+1, both teams the rest of the game. 7-19. There's the lovely Christy Timms right below us there.
Where?
Down to our right.
I got to make sure I say hello.
62-41, and to the line will be, is it going to be Blankenship there? Yep. Blankenship has 5 threes in the game for 15 points.
We need to get Christy up here and talk a little bit about some TCA stuff one of these days.
We'll do that maybe Friday. How about we'll send a message to her?
I bet you she'll be busy Friday.
Yeah, she will. I forgot about that. Blankenship missed the free throw. It's homecoming, alumni night. They'll have the food down to the left. We have connections with Michael and Jay. They'll make sure that we're fed. 62-41.
Who's going to bring me my plate, though?
I'll go get it. Here's Overton with it.
You tell my little buddy hello, though.
I will. Yarbrough with it to Hurt. Out to Yarbrough. Hannah, nice pass. Lee up, no foul. She'll shoot too. What a great look by Hannah Yarbrough. This team, Stan, we knew it early in the season, but we missed some shots tonight. We'd have a lot of assists. I mean, this is a really good passing TCA basketball.
Well, it's a team that likes to try and share the wealth as the free throw is up and good. You know, let's face it. Olivia Lee was a second free throw is good. Was a Miss Basketball finalist as a sophomore. Should be a finalist this year. Should be a finalist next year. She was by the way, she was named the All-State soccer team this week as
I saw
well.
That. And how about Will Keltner?
Yeah,
being named. I think we mentioned that the other night, didn't we?
Yeah. Olivia, and she gets her points, no doubt about it. But she is also so concerned about making sure that her teammates are also involved, and tries to. She'll give up her own points in order to help her teammates.
Huge, great hustle, although her team is down 23.
And that's a very selfless teammate to do that.
She almost had that steal at midcourt. You're exactly right. I've never seen her be selfish, and we've covered all of her games just about. It's 64-41. Backcourt pass here to Bales. Bales across the timeline. Carden dribbles right by two people. Puts it up from 13 feet. Bingo. Carden Bales has been sensational tonight. I have her now, Stan. Let's see.
18.
That's correct.
A little bit quieter in the second half, but she made some noise in that first half.
Look at that
you
steal.
said great tip.
Look at that steal. She knocked that ball away before she fell out of bounds with it.
Right before, just a little Larry Bird punch with it.
Lee's three. No. Rebound control by Holder of Sacred Heart.
We've all seen that highlight where Larry Bird punches the basketball to a player as he's falling out of bounds.
Lee with a steal. Lee drives in. Lee will put it up off the glass. Yes, Lee having a field day now. 28 in the game, I have her.
Hey, Diamond asked me who my favorite basketball player of all time is.
I think Larry Joe Bird, I bet.
I believe you would be correct.
I love number 33. French Lick, Indiana. The hit from French Lick. Blankenship, another three. Nope, this time. Gets her own rebound, though. Great hustle. Out to Montgomery. She'll try the three. Nope. Glass, nothing else. And now Lee plucks down the rebound. 5:20 left in the game, and TCA leading by 27 in this game.
Well, if Olivia Lee can get one more point, she'll have had 30 points. Diamond in 3 straight games.
How about that? Shot up, no. Straight back, hurt. Elizabeth, yes, and she's fouled. Elizabeth Hurt, another one of those players we talk about from time to time that TCA really needs her to continue to improve and play well. She's developed into a good basketball player. And TCA needs her and Maddox and Yarborough and the bigs to play really good for them down the stretch.
And the thing is, Diamond, we're getting down to, we're down to crunch time as the free throw is no good by Elizabeth Hurt. She's one for 3. We're getting, 5-6 games left in the year. Big-time players have to play bigger this time of the year, and other players have to step up to be big-time contributors.
Absolutely. 70-41. Here's a wraparound underhand scoop under the bucket. No good. She's hacked. Foul, and Lee will shoot 2 again.
She took one of those Kansas City Chiefs tomahawk chops to the head.
She sure did. I'll tell you something Coach Tim Haney told me up at Trenton Peabody years ago about football. And I think it sort of parlays into every sport, Stan. He says normally if you've got 2 really good basketball teams in a tournament game or in a football playoff, and I think it's that way with tournament basketball, the stars tend to offset each other. Mm-hmm. He said it's the role players most of the time that I think Mike would probably agree with me too in football. It's the role players that sometimes make the big difference, you know what?
Well, I don't know. It was kind of hard for, as the free throw is good, kind of hard for MJ to be offset by anyone as well.
Well, yeah, you're right. He won with
6 in a row.
When you can win the way he did.
And with the players that he had
around him, yeah, exactly. Now, Pippen developed into a great player.
I mean, he had some great players, but he had some nutcases on that team too.
Well, remember some of the centers he had. What was a big kid from Vanderbilt that he had a center and wasn't very good. But
see, he had Tom Burleson.
Yep.
He had Dennis Rodman was a forward, but
he could rebound.
I mean, he should be down in Bolivar. I'm not talking coaching high school ball either. He should be in the loony bin.
Okay, let's change the subject. 72-41. He was quite a character. He was a great rebounder.
He's good friends with the leader of North Korea.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Jun Kim.
And now 5 seconds call on TCA. They call a timeout. We're going to keep it here. Hopefully we won't get in trouble. 4:31, 72-41. I'm trying to think of the big center from Vanderbilt.
Oh, I know who you're talking about,
that
too.
Was on that team.
Burleson?
No, it wasn't Burleson went to North Carolina State.
Tom, no, I'm thinking there was a guy named Tom in the center. but that was pre-Jordan.
Someone will text me and let me know, or someone will tell us on the. Well, Stan, you look at the scoreboard. It's 4:31 left. I'm going to get and look. I love TCA. You know that. You do too. Michael does. We've scored 72 points, and I don't know that we've really played great offensively. Would you agree with me?
Diamond, I would agree with you. 72 in a high school game is outstanding for our totals, and we still got 4.5 to go. And Diamond, we have not looked real good at times tonight.
Sure haven't. I mean, we just haven't.
We've looked better.
We've hit stretches where we just haven't shot the ball real well.
There are games where we've scored less and looked better.
Well, we scored 45 the other night and won 45-35. Great defensive effort, but let's give credit to Sacred Heart. They battled tonight. They were down 20-1. Alice Yarborough getting Chuck's attention about something down here. I'm not sure what that's about.
William Edward Purdue.
Will Purdue, that's right. Someone send that to us. What do you think of that? Oh, Michael, Google it. Mr. Google.
See, a kid from Vanderbilt named Purdue.
Who is it they said they call Mr. Google out here? Was it someone they call Mr. Google? Michael, one of my favorite things that ever happened out here all these years as we await the decision at midcourt.
Well, they had
was when they had dress up day one day, and you could dress up like you could dress up out here like a celebrity. And one guy came and put his hair like Stan.
It was one of the linemen.
He had to doctor his stomach up a little bit with a pillow, but he walked around looking like Stan all day. I've seen pictures.
It was one of your linemen.
72-41. Did you ever see that, Mike? You remember that? Okay. That's a true story. Stan loved it. Some people thought it might hurt his feelings. He loved it. Hey, sometimes flattery, that's the greatest compliment, isn't it, Stan? Maddox, yes.
Yeah, a little left-handed hook. She's got 5, 7, 9, 11 in double digits.
How about that? 74-41.
I'm just glad somebody was thinking of it.
Yeah, no one dressed up like Diamond Dave, did they?
Well, not many people have perfection in their closet.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, my wardrobe, yeah, sure.
Yeah, you said I did because I've seen some of the clothes you wore back in the days when you show some of these pictures off of you and celebrities.
Like me and Dale Murphy, remember
some
that?
Of those pants, Dave. I hope those were lost in the fire.
Well, they were lost. I promise you. You stole my thunder. They were lost in the 2007 fire. Oh, it broke my heart.
I mean, I don't want you to lose it, but if there was one thing we'd be happy about, those pants being gone.
Remember the late Don Lay had Sports Corner? Yeah. I had one of his T-shirts on. Remember that? 74-41. Blankenship's 3. Got it. That's her 6th 3 of the game. My goodness,
She's got 12 in this half alone.
Yeah, she's a
one-woman wrecking crew.
18 of their 44 points. Credit the little gal. 74-44. And who said you can't be small and play the game? Maxwell thought about the 3. Left free throw, it stood, almost walked out to Sanders. Nice pass, but Sanders missed it. Maddox battling for that rebound, tipped around out of there and still loose. Boy, TCA, you'd think they were down by a few points instead of being up by 30. They're battling.
Yep.
Sanders with it. Matt,
you've got some second stringers in here. They're fighting for more playing time, Dave.
Absolutely right. Absolutely. That's a good point. Down low to Maddox. Nice pass. N3. Nope. Maddox really hustling hard and inadvertently trips.
If they would have called a foul, I would have come unglued.
Yep. 2:54 left here. Well, Coach Dotson is pinned to the chairs over there. He can't get up after the technical. 74-44. All Lady Lions in this one. They scooted out to the big lead. Have never really been headed.
We were worried for a little bit because Sacred Heart did stay close, but TCA, if we went to the girls' locker room right now, we'd probably see a little paint peeled.
Yep. Here's Hughes with a steal. Hughes layup. It's there. Been pretty quiet for her, basically, though. Only 8 tonight.
But still, she's had over 30 points in 2 combined games against TCA. Not a lot of young ladies can say that.
That's exactly right. 74-46. We wind it down to 2:25. Coach Long, Coach Williams, and the gang going out or back to the locker room back there. They get ready to come out here in a few minutes. Coach Handy and the gang. That JV game was a pretty good game, wasn't it, Stan?
Yeah,
you saw that?
The JV game, 57-46, TCA a winner.
Yeah, it was 54-46, I think, when I arrived. Hughes with it, little floater in the paint. Nice play. That's a big league play there. A little floater going to her left and shooting with the right hand.
Now that's what Hughes was doing all game long on Saturday.
Oh, really? You told me she looked good.
She played very well.
74-48. Down low, Hurt. Backs out of there. Can't shoot. Out to Maxfield. Her 3. Got it. Cameron Maxfield.
Maxfield with her second 3. Diamond, teaching point for all you young players at home. You saw that pass going low. She turned a little slow. You got to turn and quickly put that shot up. If she had turned quickly and gone straight up, she could have had a shot up and in. Instead, she was slow with it and had to make the kick-out pass instead.
Blankenship with it after the miss by Sacred Heart. They retain control. Over in the left wing to Green. Green will drive in. Here's a little floater. She said, if my teammate can do it, I can. No good. But the rebound is back up. It is there by Williams.
Williams with her 8th point of the night.
77-50. Working with it. Yarborough, deep right. Down to 70 seconds left in the game. Overton over to Nethery. She'll drive in, puts it up, and got it. Kate Nethery.
Kate Nethery with 6 points in the game, Dave.
Mom likes it down to my left. Dad does too. And Granny. 79-50. That's a nice move by Kate.
This time last year, she was playing middle school basketball.
Yep, and getting better and better. Working with it now will be Green. Green up, and we've got a foul.
He started to call the travel.
Did he?
He started to call it, but then he remembered, wait a minute, there's a tad bit of contact before the travel.
And that's going to be a 1+1 now for Bree Green. 79-50, 45 seconds left in the game.
We've got a bunch of people here in the upper mezzanine. They're waiting for a Diamond Dave autograph day, and then next month, Diamond Dave bobblehead day.
Darn, I forgot my 8x10s tonight. Green up, it is there. Did you bring yours?
Nah. We're going to get caricatures done.
Michael has his. I actually have a bobblehead doll of Reggie Smith. He watches all the time.
Yep, 14. No, Green sinks in both. Her first points in the second half. She's in double digits.
Yep. 79-52. Nethery with it, out to Yarborough. Now just winding it down. TCA about to go to 16-3, 7-0 in the district. Sacred Heart will fall to 12-7 and 2-5. Sanders, Overton, little short jumper, 15-footer. Yes. How about Avery Lane Overton getting in the scoring column?
Diamond.
Need Anna to score. Ball thrown away. Out of bounds.
Yeah. That's all but one lay line that is played has scored.
And she has basketball, but TCA will not attempt a shot. Sanders will just dribble over to give it to Maxfield. Clock running down to 6, down to 5. And here's Overton with it. And picked off by Hughes, and that ends the game. You have the final here. TCA wins it, 81-52.
Diamond, quickly, we need to say, actually, you need to say hello to a very good friend of yours, the coach, Ken Northcutt, checking in.
How about Ken? One of my favorite people of all time. Ken Northcutt doing a great job over at Northside. And a big hello to Ken and Lisa and the entire gang, the Northcutts. Let's take a 2-minute break. 81-52, the happy final here. Lions win it. We'll come back with our Between the Games activities and the countdown to tip off of the guys' game. Tonight's presentation being brought to you by the Trinity Christian Academy Booster Club. Stay with us, everybody.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Did you know that Lonnie Cobb Ford's Warranty for Life is available on pre-owned vehicles too? That's right, a warranty for life on a used car. And with our huge selection of over 100 vehicles, we have the one for you. Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you're getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, we realize there are more than enough things to worry about on a day-to-day basis. With our new 10-year all-inclusive package, your home comfort doesn't have to be one of them. For one low monthly payment, you can purchase a brand new York unit with full maintenance and repair coverage for 10 years with approved credit. No hassle, no stress, just complete coverage for your comfort and convenience. Contact McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com to schedule your free estimate today.
TCA wins the girls' game 81-52. Here's a look at the team stats. Sacred Heart, 35% from the field, 18 of 52. TCA, 38% on 29 of 47. Sacred Heart blistering 38% on 9 of 24 from three-point land. TCA not so shabby themselves, 6 of 18 for 33%. TCA 81% from charity on 17 of 29 shooting. Sacred Heart 50% on 7 of 14. TCA commanding in the rebound department. It was close at halftime, but TCA dominating the second half. They're plus 12 in the rebounding margin. TCA with 45 rebounds and 33 for Sacred Heart. TCA with 21 assists tonight, 17 big steals. They blocked a couple of shots, and they had 18. They forced 18 turnovers in the ball game. And with the individual scoring, here's Dave McCulley.
Thank you very much, Stan. I don't think we said hello to Betty Lucky. She's tuned in tonight. Appreciate Betty. She's a longtime supporter of your telecast and ours as well. We look at the stats unofficially. Blankenship, 6 threes, 18 points tonight. Very, very good game for the little gal. Williams had 11 in the game, 8 by Hughes, Montgomery 3, and 9 by Bree Green. For the Lady Lions tonight, 30. I have unofficially, Stan, Olivia Lee with 30 tonight.
I think officially she had 29.
29?
We gave her a bucket somebody else got. Or
all right, we'll change
actually,
that.
He could have given somebody else a bucket that Olivia got.
All right, we'll double check. 29. 18 tonight by Carden Bells, who was sensational. She had 12 of those in the first half. 2 by make it 6 by Nethery, 5 by Hurt. Meanwhile, it was 6 by Maxville, 2 by Avery Lane Overton there late. Anna Yarborough with a trifecta. And Jaden Maddox had 10 in the ballgame. Anna Sanders played well, didn't score tonight, but the Lions win it. And I think we're going to keep it here as I believe Michael's taking a break. So, Stan, first of all, your thoughts about the gals' impressive win, and what can we expect in the guys' game?
Well, 81 points in the game, and there was plenty of room for improvement. I think you would agree on that, and I think anybody watching this game would agree. I mean, 81 points, a phenomenal amount of points, but we both thought that TCA left a lot on the table in that ball game. 45-31, USJ was leading Jackson Christian with about 2.5 to go win that ball game. But a workmanlike performance, not their best performance of the year, but something to build on heading into homecoming on Friday night against Jackson Christian, when this place will be full of alumni. Probably, I bet you will see Matthew Valentine here. We'll have to try and get the maybe get the school's all-time leading men's basketball scorer to come up and say hello to us and give us some tales of games of lore back in the day.
And normally, a fisherman, for example, they go fish, and then the fish get bigger and bigger and bigger. With Matt, I mean, he doesn't have to exaggerate. He was one of the great ones here of all time.
All you got to do is look. All you got to do is look in the book.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So we look forward to that. It's always fun, homecoming and alumni night. So everybody will be back home, and we'll have a big time out here. Our time will be 5:45, and the tip will be at 6 o'clock between two old rivals.
And you know what, Dave? You want a pro tip for the game, a broadcasting pro tip?
Sure, yeah.
Put $5 on the fat guy.
Well, I'm going to leave that alone. But your thoughts about the game itself coming up, this one here coming up in a minute.
TCA's got an opportunity in this game. They lost by 11 in the contest. Late, they were down by 16, 17, 18 points, but fought back valiantly to get within 7 in that ball game. And TCA just kind of tuckered out a little bit. They had to expend so much energy. You look at the players on the floor now for Sacred Heart. That side of the floor is full of players. My question is going to be, and you look what Sacred Heart's done with just 7 girls. if that school put the effort into their girls program that they put into this boys program, they could be a juggernaut basketball powerhouse. But these two teams here are Sacred Heart, a very good, a very quick, a very athletic ball club. TCA, slower, undersized a little bit, but we hung with them. We fought, we kicked, we scratched and clawed, and made a game of it. And I was very proud of the effort that TCA put forth in that ball game. I talked briefly, with Dexter after the ball game. He was just as proud of the effort after the game as well. As coaches usually don't leave with a smile on their face, win or lose. Dexter had a little smile on his face. He goes, we played okay, and I think he was maybe saving something, and maybe we'll have a little something in the pot for Sacred Heart in tonight's game. I will. We could probably release this at this point. Will Keltner did visit the orthopedic doctor today. He banged his wrist up a little bit in the game against Sacred Heart. Oh, hey, my inside sources that told me that information. I go, well, heck, if he's going to bang up his wrist and score 24 points, let's take a hammer to it next week. Maybe he'll score 30.
Yeah, he's got some tape on that right wrist.
Yep.
He's flexing a little bit out there, but he's tough. How about All-State football player?
All-State first-team football player, great athlete, good kid, good family. And I got to interview him on a West Tennessee sports broadcast last week. He did a good job with the on the stick as well.
Well, a really good kid, and as you said, great family. And Brad and Gina, of course, they charge the Booster Club out here. They do a great job, and we look forward to Will having a rest of his high school basketball season here. And Stan, just a junior, right?
Yep. Let's take a look at the current standings for.
Let's do that.
For the boys basketball, Sacred Heart on top, 6-0, 15-2 overall. TCA in second at 4-2, 12-8. Tipton Rosemark 3-2, 6-4. USJ 3-2, 7-7. Jackson Christian 2-4, 7-12. Carroll Academy and Fayette Academy bring up the rear. But TCA, an important game. If TCA has any aspirations of winning the regular season district championship and getting a #1 seed, this is a must-win game for the TCA Lions. It is an absolute must-win game because you do not want to go 3 games down with 4 to play.
And you have a tough schedule. You have USJ on the road. You have Tipton Rosemark. Obviously, we've already gone there, but they come here. But you look at Fayette Academy. That's not a gimme down there either. So, as we always say, the old adage, you got to protect your home court. Sneak a couple out on the road too.
I agree wholeheartedly with you, Diamond Dave. We're going to switch gears here. Of course, the last time these two teams played, it was 72-61 on Saturday with Sacred Heart winning. And let's go down to the public address announcer for the starting lineups. Not one word, Diamond Dave, not one word.
I'll just say, I think it's one word, multi-talented.
If you put the hyphen in it. The hardest part, though, was getting up, transferring from chair to chair.
Yeah, Mike was gone for a couple minutes.
I'm like, where's he at?
And Stan was directing the show.
I was just glad it was.
Mike said he did such a good job, he may take this game off.
I was just glad it was on the regular screen instead of that cover thing we sometimes put on at halftime.
Well, you're watching tonight, courtesy of the Trinity Christian Academy Booster Club. Sacred Heart in script in white, numbers in black, trimmed in white. And the burgundy uniforms against the home white Trinity in purple, numbers in purple, and the white uniforms.
Well, Diamond Dave, it was a tough fight between these two teams on Saturday. Let's hope we get another one on a Tuesday in Jackson, Tennessee.
Davis and Weiser, and just like that, Sacred Heart gets the tip. No good on the shot. Stick back up, no good. Back up again. Yes, it's going to count on a foul. And it is Trey Troll who put it back up the second time. So 3 shots at it. Can't give them that many attempts, Stan. It's 2-0.
Some folks were saying that foul was on the floor. Indications I got from the end of the TCA bench. Troll missed it.
It appeared to be. Here's a Troll free throw. No good. He spells it T-R-U-L-L. You're tempted to call him Troll, but it's actually Troll, like T-R-O-O or T-R-O-L-L.
Just like a keyboard warrior.
2-0 your score. So number 2 gets 2. And down low, Keltner with a nice pass that time. Is that Williams or who was that who gave me that pass? Keltner. I knew it was
Keltner. Keltner with a bucket. I mean, that was a great little off bounce. And Keltner had to go and get that and flip again from a tough angle.
There was Trace that gave you the pass down low. Here's Kill with it. Kill up, great pass, Troll, and Kill just like that. Makes it a 4-2 game. So the tie didn't last very long. Dexter up. Decked out in his purple today. Went up to Rupp Arena last week. Saw the Cats with a big win over Tennessee. Here's Williams with it. Works out here now to Braden Waller wearing 22 tonight. Williams at 3. Battle for the rebound. Weiser tips out of there. Can he save it? No. And over and back, the ball out of bounds, and the ball belongs to Sacred Heart.
And Diamond, I ask this every week. Waller's wearing 22. What other changes do we have to the there's a couple of other changes, too, due to the uniform situation.
I will know when they come in. Let me put it that way.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up putting both uniform things into the.
Yeah. Thank goodness we don't have DAC stats. Working with it now will be Troll after the ball was tipped away. He'll give it to his teammate. Wide open down low. Here's Kiel up. No foul. And another nice pass by Sacred Heart. My first look at them, but apparently very early you can tell they're unselfish.
And very athletic as well.
They get Will Weiser on the foul, and to the line will be Kiel. Jake Kiel scored 2 early, and it's a 4-2 Sacred Heart early lead here. Coach Handy on the end of the bench down there. Coach Long assisting Coach Williams up near midcourt, along with the very talented Frank Clampett. Kiel missed the free throw. He'll try again. 0 of 2 from the lines thus far. Sacred Heart. Again, Kiel flexes, bends, missed them both. And the rebound's plucked out of there by Will Keltner. Dad keeping the books across the way. 4-2 your score, a 2-point game. Williams, here's one of the really good guards, I think, in the district. Only a freshman.
Yep.
2-1-2 zone. Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's going to grow. Basketball savvy. Weiser moves in from about 17, shot at 16. Rebound control by Sacred Heart. They want to run. Front court pass Taylor. Taylor nowhere to go. And now what do we have? An offensive foul. Yep, it's going to be on Taylor, out of control.
The call from the opposite side of the court.
Emphatic call by Chuck Hill. So it's a 4-2 game, 6 minutes left here in this first stanza.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it may have been the proper call, but completely from the other side of the court.
I think it was the right call, to be honest with you. 81-52 earlier tonight. Lady Lions took care of business. Didn't particularly play well, I thought, at times, but put 81 points on the board. What can you?
What do we know?
Yeah. Well, talk to Matt about that. 14-footer. They flash it right in the middle. Great pass, Race Robinson, and Keltner ties the game at 4.
Picking right up where he left off Saturday afternoon.
I really love what TCA did, Stan. They brought Keltner right inside the free throw line and found him wide open. They found a crease in that defense.
The snake, Rod Parker behind us.
There's how Rod. It's a 4-4 game. And directly behind you, Stan, is the president of your fan club.
Somebody from Adamsville's here?
No, Tied at 4-4, 5:26.
Of course, you know,
Little Lee.
You know what Rod Parker's better known as?
What's that?
The Mickey Flash.
Well, he was a great one, no doubt about it. Tied at 4, 5:13 left here. Weiser left wing over there to Waller. Keltner's tied up down low. They can't find him the ball in the 2-3 zone. Good movement. You see the shifting by the zone following that basketball. Trace Robertson with it. Going to be some threes out there now. Great pass. And Keltner missed the money after the great pass from Waller. My goodness. We would like to have that one back. We're tied at 4. Crossover dribble, top of the key. Working with it now. Here's Chavis. Malachi Chavis. Out to Taylor. He's their point guard. Taylor moves in. Ball knocked away. Loose potato. Wild scramble for it. Still loose. We've got a jump ball right in front of the student section. Not as many here tonight as it was the other night, but still about 10 rows down there.
Good crowd for a school night. Dom, you said president of my fan club made me wonder if I should have been wearing some body armor.
You may have to, yeah. 4-4, you're tied. 4:34 left here to inbound it. Alternating possession. It goes to Sacred Heart. They've got the count on, but now backing out there with it is A.J. Morrow. Good basketball name. They go to Taylor, nowhere to go. Here's Troll. Nowhere to go now. Kill with it. Tries to go back. Bad pass, knocked away. But Kill somehow comes up with it. Man, it's a hot potato to say the least. Now they try to throw the ball off Waller's legs, and they do.
I mean, it's pinball down there, old school. Remember the old pinball machines where
sure.
there was actually a ball in there to hit with
the
flippers and whatnot?
A little ragged right now on both sides, to be honest with you. We're tied at 4 with 4+. Now an offensive foul. They're going to get this time down low. Who they get? Is that Troll they got? Yep, that's him.
Yep. You see Dexter made the call before the officials could get it out.
Dexter pacing those sidelines over there.
Now remember, he's the head coach of the Lions. He's prowling those sidelines.
That's right. Clampett never shows. He's just cool, calm, and collected over there, isn't he?
Or he could be like the honky-tonk man. He's cool, he's cocky, and he's bad.
Here's Weiser deep left.
You know, former Northside coach Joe Davis actually went to college with the honky-tonk man.
I did not know that.
With Wayne Ferris, went to Memphis State together.
How about that? Here's Weiser driving in. Up, no, but he's fouled, and Will's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Here's a trivia question for you. Before he got into professional wrestling as Wayne Ferris, what was his job before he got into professional wrestling?
I'm going to say teacher.
He was a high school football coach.
How about that? All right. Well, that was close. Weiser up. It is there. Probably taught back then.
He had to teach to coach, so yeah.
Unless you're like Cashin and Mancini, you know, who just do what they do and don't have to teach a lot. The other people have to coach and teach. Here's what I'm just teasing. They both work hard. Here's the other up by Weiser, no good. Mike says, what are you talking about? 5-4 your score. Troll with it in the paint. Bad pass. Should have shot the ball, and he threw it away.
Next dead ball, have another trivia question for you.
Oh, my goodness. Working with it in the corner is Weiser. Weiser back out to Waller. Weiser, a junior. Waller just a freshman. He had a great football season. Working in, nowhere to go, out to Trace. His 3, Robertson, no! Rebound, they fight for it, knocked out of it. A nice play by Weiser, who knocked it over to Williams. Whether he meant to or not, that's what he did. Now they throw it away.
Quickly on the dead ball. Keeping with the wrestling theme, George the Animal Steel is a great wrestler. What was his job? He wrestled, and what was his main job, though, besides wrestling?
Who's that now? What's the name?
George the Animal Steel, the late George the Animal Steel.
Yeah, what would he do before he wrestled?
No, he did this while he wrestled.
I'll say a truck driver.
High school math teacher in Detroit.
How about that? 5-4. They work it out front. They have a newcomer in the game, Justin Gaines in the game. They're going down to Keel, wide open there, and Dexter unhappy with the lack of defense that time.
You learn a lot during a TCA broadcast.
Some of those things useful, most of them not. 6-5 your score.
You stole my thunder there.
Working with Cooper Bales in the game. Michael agrees with that. 6-5 your score. Cashin's down in Florida watching. He says, thank goodness I'm not there tonight. Bales, the ball goes through his hands, but it's touched by Sacred Heart. And now he's got a jump ball at midcourt, and the ball stays with TCA. A little sloppy right now on both sides. Stan, would you agree?
Yep. Jewel Butler checking in from McKenzie. Rodney Bonds from Murfreesboro. And among others watching this ball game tonight.
All right, it's a 6-5 game, 220. Appreciate all the folks that are watching and listening. Your
It's a big
support of
crowd.
TCA especially, and support of our telecast as well. Cooper Bales being dogged back there. They have more on him. And now bad pass. Williams tried to save it, but he crashed into the Sacred Heart bench, and there was not a lot of help on the bench for him, was it?
No, they didn't. They didn't get out. Number one, they didn't get out of the way. Number two, they had reached down to help him up.
Working this way now. He was almost a foul on Keltner. Probably could have been one call. Now in the paint with a little left-handed floater up, no good by Morrow. And TCA with a rebound. Trace with it, leads it to Waller. Wide open three in rhythm. No. And Kill with a rebound. Kill's a really steady player for them. Probably, and I mean no disrespect, probably the least athletic player they got on the court, but he really gets the job done. Here's a drive this time. Great drive by Chavis, but he missed the shot. Hit the front rim.
I think they called that jump ball a little early, don't you think?
I thought so too, and then the ball stays with Sacred Heart.
Yep.
6'5", John Barlow, the athletic director over there. He may be watching tonight. Big hello to John. His office was right next to mine at Lamba. Great guy, great coach, and I'm sure a very fine athletic director. They're a good guy. Great family man. Here's Gaines. Here's a turnaround jump shot. Up, no, and a foul as Chavis will shoot too. Now, I've got a trivia question for you.
Okay.
What did John Barlow do before he came to Lambeth as the head baseball coach?
Before Lambeth. Insurance salesman?
No, he was assistant coach at Vanderbilt.
That's right.
Free throw up by Chavis, no good. Try again. He's one of a great baseball mind. I'll never forget, he had a team one year and he said he gave them all a test before the game, before the season. You know, check their baseball IQ. And he had a name written down and he said, identify this guy, and a bunch of them. And one guy walked in and says, Coach, who is Cal Ripken? And Coach Barlow was not happy with that question. 7-5 your score.
Is that anything like when somebody calls a radio station and the host says, Mickey Mantle, glad you called?
And that was the answer to the trivia question she'd asked earlier. 7-5. Oh, Mike, we'll straighten up, Mike, I promise. 7-5. Don't tell Christy. 7-5, 127 left here.
Does she have an earbud in?
I hope not. Cooper Bales, and nice play by Cooper. Robinson gave him the pass in a tough place. No one came back to help, and Dexter not happy about that. He's telling Will Kelter, you got to come over here and help, son. And Cooper saved the day with that bouncing that ball off one of the Crusaders' legs.
You know, the sad thing is, back in the days we just had radio, you got an earbud? Oh, great, he's not going to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
All she's got to do is go back and watch the replay.
That's exactly right. I forgot about that. Here's Trace Robertson with it, front court. Williams lost it, gets it back, now lost it again. Well, I'm telling you, Stan, so really both coaches have to be concerned about the sloppy play right now. In the ball game, a newcomer, Andre Bell's in the game. He gives it up and driving in. Now we got a foul on the floor before the shot. That's going to be number 4 on TCA. No free throws.
You know, sometimes games, you know, if there's sloppy games, sometimes that can be a benefit to one team or another.
Yeah, it can. One team gets hot and the other's struggling. You can run out to a 10, 12-point lead. 11 lanes in the game. It's Lane, Cooper, Bales, along with Keltner, Robinson, and Williams. Inbounds pass. Here's Mormon. TCA probably got away with a foul. Kill, double clutches, puts it up. Good. Kill has been an outstanding player in the game with 6. It's 9-5. This is the biggest lead. And Stan, you do not want, if you're TCA, to let this thing get away from you early. Williams at 3, pulls up and knocks it in. Caleb Williams.
Well, Diamond, if you don't want to let the game get away with you when you're down by 4, what do you do?
You had a trifecta, don't
There you go. Question answered.
Boy, it's changed the complexity of basketball. Here's the ball knocked away. Cooper comes up with it. Coop, as the crowd behind us calls him to Williams. 11 lane back to Williams. Works out front to Cooper Bales.
And I'll tell you this, Diamond. Of course, Cooper coming off the bench played a lot of minutes against Sacred Heart, and he's getting a lot of minutes in this game too.
Bales out here to Robinson between the circles. Lane comes out and tries to give him a screen. That doesn't work, so he goes back underneath. Robertson to Vales, down to 6 seconds, down to 5. Cooper has to know that. Drives in, throws up, the charge on Cooper Vales. With 3 seconds left, it's a 9-8 Sacred Heart lead. Our break will be 1 minute, Mike, and let's see what we have here with Sacred Heart trying to get off a last-second shot to end this first stanza.
Just don't give them something clean down low off of a long pass. You'll be all right.
Gaines inbounds it here very quickly. They run that beautifully, but and they can't get it off in time, and this first quarter is over. 9-8, your score. Sacred Heart by 1. TCA's got them right where they want them after him 1. We'll pause for a 60. Back after this with more TCA basketball.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
As we go into second play, it is Sacred Heart 9 and TCA. Diamond, welcome to the jungle.
That's right. I always love that song. They have the five people out there for TCA that were out there when the quarter ended. Vales, Lane, Keltner. Vales moves in, flips it up. No, partially blocked. And Kuehl has it on the run out for Sacred Heart. They leave it right wing for Bell, who stays out there. Here's Mormon, who is out there. Left free throw line extended. 15-footer, yes.
Mormon, Dave, can take over a game quickly.
He's smooth.
He's that type of player.
He's smooth, no doubt about it. 11-8. Lane with it out to Williams. Robertson. Let's see, they're in a matchup zone now. I thought they were in the 2-3 earlier. Here's Williams driving in, and it's going to be a foul, and it's going to be a foul on who? They're going to get, I think, Bell, yes. Bell or Kuehl.
22, I believe, is who they called it on. No.
I think they call it on 12, Bell.
That could be.
Yeah, 1 and 2. Here's an inbounds pass, flat-footed, Sacred Heart, and Keltner burns them, yes.
He's got 6.
11-10. Good ball game thus far. A little sloppy in that first quarter. I think both teams will settle down after they get their legs under them. Here's Mormon again, driving in. As Stan said, no. Ball hit the top of the head of the Sacred Heart youngster trying to get it. That going out of bounds off Green. It's a 11-10 game, 1-point affair. We played a minute and a second of the second. Matt Coble will be with us. Matt Coble, I should say, will be with us at halftime. Talk about the Gals' big win. And it was 81-52 earlier tonight.
Boy, I hate when you think a sneeze is coming on. You know there's not a thing you can do about it.
And this is the sneezing time of the year. And now a foul as Trace is sort of ridden that time. I think they're going to get Mormon on it. Nope. They get Troll. He's going to go to the bench. That's number 2 on him.
Yeah, we're going to have to eventually get us a permanent mounted little camera on the opposite side, focused right in front of the scorer's table so we can see the officials' hand signals.
Inbounds past 11 Lane. He had a wide open 3 but couldn't get it to go now. Foul now and Sacred Heart battling for the rebound.
Think we put Mancini on that?
I'm sure he can handle it.
That involved getting some wireless technology involved.
Mike, I went out and talked to my softball coach yesterday. Got a nice camera behind the backstop. And he proceeded to tell me that he wanted a camera down the left field line, a camera down the right field line, and a camera at center field. I said, yeah, and I'd like to win the lottery. 11-10.
Were they telling you what they wanted for production for the?
Yeah, I said, I'd like to win the lottery. 11-10, your score, and now another whistle. Inbounds pass to Weiser, out to Williams to Trace. Williams is 3, got another one, Caleb Williams.
When Caleb Williams gets hot, he can be a deadly weapon and a game changer.
Melissa Hall tuned back in tonight. She watched the girls' game earlier. 13-11, and the Lions take the lead. Looking back, Stan, is this our first lead? I think it is.
Yeah. And Melissa, one thing you need to do, control Andy.
Andy, yeah. Here's the ball knocked away. And we've got a foul. It's going to be on Sacred Heart after they were battling for the rebound on the missed shot. Andy's become a celebrity. He's got his videos going every day. Looking sharp, slimmed down a lot.
He's not all swole up anymore, like me.
13-11. I think there might have been a more political way you could have put that. What do you think?
Let's say he's not fat anymore.
13-11. Let's just say
I was getting myself.
Let's say that he's on a program and he's really slimmed down and looks sharp. How about that? I'm going to let you dig a hole the way you did the other night.
I was right, though, the other night.
Jay was here, and Jay and I, Mike, there was a few minutes we couldn't say anything. Cooper Vales missed the free throw. And the ball controlled by Sacred Heart. Driving in. Here's a shot up by Taylor, no good. Good defense by the Lions. They did not foul. Cooper Vales front court. Trace Robertson is so smart. He gets to the right places on the court right when they need him. 11 Lane drives in, can't shoot, out to Vales. Vales out to Robertson. He'll drive in over to 11 Lane. 11 will drive underneath, and they get him for walking underneath.
When he tried to stop on a dime, that foot yeah, try that again. When he tried to stop on a dime, that foot slid.
13-11. And out of the game will be Atwood, who is in. Lane goes out. We have Malden in. There's Malden's in the game. Luke. And the ball knocked away. Now still knocked away. Malden almost had that steal. Cooper Vale's got a hand on it first. Driving in. Little 13-foot floater. No by Mormon. Dan, I can see what you're talking about. He's really smooth on that drive, isn't he? Corner, Robertson's three. Trace got it.
Oh, Trace Robinson drains the putt from the corner of the green. And we have a timeout on the court. 5:21 to go. TCA 16. Sacred Heart 11. A 30-second break on the TCA Broadcast Network.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
TCA scores 6 unanswered points and leads 16-11 after the timeout. But Diamond Dave, as you know, this is an interactive broadcast, and we welcome the comments from, of course, our TCA fans, and we also welcome the comments from the folks from Sacred Heart, like Brandy Hunt Boyd checking in tonight.
There's a shot up. It is there. And was that Mormon that got that? I think it was.
This gentleman right here.
Yeah, Mormon. Yeah. Yeah, the lovely Brandy Hunt Boyd. I always like those folks that have the hyphen there. Here's Malden. We got a charge. Cooper Vales drove in right to the paint and gets called for the charge. Well, after the 6 unanswered, the deuce by Sacred Heart breaks the scoring binge for TCA. It's a 16-13 game. 5 minutes exactly left until halftime. Dexter directing traffic. He sends Caleb down to guard Mormon. That'd be a great matchup right there.
Let's see.
Front court, though, will be Taylor. Well, they get the ball in the front court really quick. Shot up, right corner, no. Chavis couldn't get it to go.
And who's in 4 tonight?
Malden's in the game. That's 4. There's Luke. Malden's 3, didn't shoot it. A great pass to Williams, another 3, this time no. Trace Robinson with the rebound.
And Zane's 3 tonight.
Yep, Zane is wearing 3, and he's got it. And he'll shoot it on cue, no. And the rebound's controlled by Taylor of Sacred Heart. Well, both teams having trouble putting in the hoop consistently, and then the ball knocked away. Good defense for the Lions.
Don't they know that when we holler out their name, they're supposed to sink a shot?
That's right, on cue. That's right. Williams, tough pass. But
nice hands.
Weiser goes and gets it. They go for the steal, don't get it. Trace, can he burn them with a 3? No. And the rebound is controlled by no one. Loose. Still loose.
Oh,
still
great
loose,
tip.
Still loose. That's a great tip by Robinson, yeah. Boy, just out scrapping everybody there, and it pays off as Weiser, yes, it counts at a foul.
What a great move, though. You never give up on a play, Diamond. Never, ever, ever. We did not give up. Stretched out on the floor. Got the fingertip tip. And that's 2 points, Dave, that we were not going to get. That effort got that great effort, guys. 2 points that we were not going to get otherwise.
You hear coaches all the time through the years talk about getting the loose basketball, and that's exactly what that was. And the result in a three-point play by Weiser. The bucket and a free throw is there. It's 19-13 as the Lions now have a 6-point lead again.
The Rock. I'll say after this
great move.
Bucket.
Great pass by Taylor, and he finds Chavis floating in for the little gimme.
The Rock Group Warrant said it best when they said, lay it on the line.
No doubt, 19-15, 4-point game. That 5-point lead a moment ago after they'd run off 6 in a row. This is the biggest lead, or that was the biggest lead a moment ago with 6. Trace Robertson to Malden to Williams, back to Luke. His 3, nope. Rebound. Boy, how many rebounds does Trace Robertson get? And he's undersized and floats it up and in.
Trace Robinson sinks. Oh, what do you call those putts? The hard-breaking putts?
Yeah, the old left to right putts. Here's a shot up by Mormon, a 3. He quietens the crowd with his trifecta. The kid can play. He has 7. It's 21-18, and things heating up a little bit now.
Those Sacred Heart fans, why does he say he's hitting putts? Trace Robinson, a very fine state-ranked golfer.
Yep, absolutely. Atwood, a 3-ball, left corner, no, and it will belong to Sacred Heart. Kellner out in the game, and Robertson out. There's nothing wrong. Lecter's not mad at him. He just winded. He gets him out for a couple seconds.
Yeah. Needs a blow every now and then.
Yeah. Noah Malden trying to get in the game. Let's see if they're going to let him in. He's going to come in, and Weiser's going to go out. We forget sometimes, Stan, you really got to be in condition to play basketball. These kids are. Dexter really works them hard, but it's a long day at school, cold, and trying to keep their feet up under him. And here's a floater by Mormon. It goes in, but he's fouled before the shot. And he'll shoot 1+1. Both teams over the limit right now.
Speaking of big boys playing basketball, there was a professional wrestler who went by the term the Giant. And we're not talking Andre. What did he do in college?
You are exploiting my lack of knowledge about wrestling. I have no idea.
Well, his name is Paul White, and he was a center for Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville. I saw him play. He dunked a ball in warm-up, and that system, which is like the ones we got, it rattled for 10 minutes.
Freddie Garrett's tuned in now. He's going, boy, you guys are stumping me on all these tonight. 21-19, 2-point game. Malden, Luke's 3. Nope. Lions have gone cold out there, missing the last several attempts. Here's Mormon. Mormon takes the center of the court, and he's fouled. Proper call. Noah got there a little late. They tried to sandwich him in there that time, and Mormon's going to shoot more free throws.
One last trivia question for you.
Thank goodness it's the last. Go ahead.
Where'd Kevin Nash play college basketball at?
Tennessee.
You got it.
Yeah. 21-19. Now, I know my basketball. 21-19. He was a big guy, 228. Used to hurt my Cats. Mormon, 1+1, no. And the next time they shoot free throws, they'll be in the bonus. They'll get 2. But can TCA take advantage with a 2-point lead? They've led by as many as 6. TCA's trailed by as many as, let's go back, 3, I think. Working with it, Williams. Over to Malden. Looks inside out to Williams. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first half. Atwood out there. Out to Williams. Williams to Atwood. Zane will put it up.
Get in there.
And he got
it. Zane Atwood with his first points of the evening.
Keep shooting them, son. He missed 3 in a row, but he knocked that one down. 24-19. Out to Kill, his 3 for Sacred Heart. Yes.
Oh, man.
Kill's really smooth. I said earlier, and no disrespect, probably the least athletic player they put out there, but more he can shoot it.
He's got 9.
24-22. That lead a moment ago had been again. 5-point lead. Now it's down to 2. Keltner down low. Keltner turns, banks. Tough shot. He got it anyway.
He's got 8 off the double team on that one, Dave.
He sure did. Powered that up and in. 26-22. Mormon the other way. Yes, we've got racehorse basketball going now. If they keep hitting these shots, Mormon having a big second half. I have him with 7-8 in the quarter and didn't score in the first.
Everybody's now saying, hold my drink and watch this.
Williams is 3. No. Battle to rebound. It goes off the leg of Kill. Proper call. And the ball belongs to TCA. Kill can't believe it.
Or what's the old adage? Anything that you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what we're seeing right here, back and forth.
26-24. 2-point game. The Lions leading by 2. Williams has it. Had the 3, didn't take it. He'll give it to Trace. He will. This time, no. Ball off badly and get a foul on Williams. Got there late. Proper call. Yep.
Oh, I was hoping we'd get lucky.
2 free throws now stand. TCA, that's their 10th foul in the first half.
A chance to tie the game after TCA has let a 6 and a 5-point lead slip away.
Yep. Quite a few people tuned in right now. We have the numbers up here, but we appreciate that. To the line the other way will be Bren McKinney.
Audience is growing, by the way.
It has. 26-24. McKinney trying to tie. All he can do now is pull him within 1. Good rhythm, but missed it too long. A little adrenaline flowing with the young guy.
It was those trivia questions.
Yeah, no doubt. People were scrambling to Google, looking up wrestling. McKinney hits this one. 26-25, 1-point game with 50 seconds. I would think that the Lions, unless they get something really cheap, going to hold it to the last shot.
You should have seen the expression on Mancini's face. It was
Alex, 400, wrestling. 26-25, 1-point game. 30 seconds left, and the Lions are holding it against the 2-1-2 zone of Sacred Heart. Coach telling them to stay back there.
Okay, we're running 4s mid. 1 high 4 mid.
Dexter, Coach Williams telling him what he wants. Yep.
About 10 or 9 seconds is when we'll go with it. You want to shoot at about 5 so you can get in position for a rebound in case you miss it and have time to get one in.
They like to get it to Keltner, and that paint's what they like to do. Malden with it, down to 5, down to 4. Robertson, they'll settle for the 3. No. And the rebound is controlled by Sacred Heart, and this first half is over. We're scoring at the end of the break. 26-25. Lions lead by 1. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Matt Coble, stats, and more. Stay with us on the TCA Basketball Network.
Over 7 years ago, God called Brandy Reagan into a new career as a realtor. 7+ years later, Brandy is a multi-million-dollar producer, broker, and owner of Reagan Realty Group. Brandy believes God will always give her what He wants her to have. Brandy loves helping clients find their dream homes, and she believes each and every home has a story to tell. So call Brandy today at 731-410-7700 and let her help tell your story. Go get 'em, Lions!
It's 26-25, TCA with the lead at the half. Before we talk to Coach Matt Coble, here's Dave McCulley with the scoring from the first half of play. Individual numbers. Take it away, Dave McCulley.
Thank you very much, Stan. Troll had the first bucket of the game. Did not score the rest of the half for Sacred Heart. 1 by McKinney. Chavez had 3. 10 by Mormon. He's a really good player. Gets in that paint sometimes too easy. 9 by Kill. He really played well for Sacred Heart as well. Caleb Williams had 2 trifectas. He had 6. 3 by Zane Atwood. 4 by Will Weiser, 5 by Trace Robertson, and 8 by Will Keltner. So good balance for the Lions tonight. And they lead by 1. They led by as many as 6. They trail by as many as 3. Earlier tonight, Lady Lions win handily 81-52. And here to talk to us about the big win and winning his 16th game of the year and 7-0 in the district is our good friend Matt Coble. And Matt, nice win tonight, no doubt.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, we jumped out in a big lead, you know, really got going.
19-1.
19-1, 20-4 at the end of the first quarter. We did relax a little, but, you know, we still kept putting it on. So it was good to jump out like that and take control from the beginning.
And, Matt, no disrespect to Sacred Heart. You beat them handily the other night. You come in heavily favored. It's hard to keep your focus sometimes.
It is hard to keep your focus, like when you beat a team like that and you do it again. But that team has some shooters, and they have a guard that can get to the rim, and they have bigs. You know, they have some pieces. You can't just show up and we can do whatever. You actually have to really work. So
Blankenship had 6 threes, and then you know, I thought we did a good job on Houston. For the most part, she only scored 2 in the first half.
Yeah, we did early. You know, sometimes we lost her, but man, we lost Blankenship. We went to a little half court trap, and we just absolutely lost her. And she just flat drills it. That girl, she's unconscious. That if she gets a clean look, it's going in.
No doubt. You played tonight without Amelia. She didn't play. What's her status right now?
So we're just it's just kind of a day by day thing. Just she rolled her ankle pretty good yesterday in practice, and just going to treat it and work on it every day. Kevin, our trainer, he does a phenomenal job, is working with her every day, and they're going to treat it and work on it. So just, we'll just day by day watching the strength and how she gets that back. So,
and again, no disrespect to Sacred Heart or to Jackson Christian. They'll come in here with a big crowd Friday night. But I guess if it's going to happen, you never want it to happen. But if it's going to happen, it comes at a time that you could probably absorb it a little bit and give her a few days. I'm sure she won't play Friday, but you give her a few days to get well again.
For sure. Don't know if she'll be back Friday, but I mean, the way she's moving today, I wouldn't expect it. But yeah, it is a good week to kind of, if it's, you don't never want it to happen, but so that's hope Amelia gets healthy quickly because she's very valuable to our team for sure.
You sound a little bit like Cal, this day-to-day stuff now. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, I laugh when I say that because I always laugh, but
it's true though.
But it is really true. Yeah. Legitimately, it is the day-to-day.
Sometimes coaches do it and don't want the other opponents to know.
No, but I'm not trying to hide this time.
Sure.
It is day by day when she'll be back. And just as she gets strength, and Kevin's treating it every day, and she's doing her job and icing and compression and ibuprofen, and so we'll see. I mean, it could be a week, could be 3 days. It could be a week and a half. You never know.
The Kentucky media all over Cal the last few days, but Ty is not playing tonight, so he was not trying to pull something. Yeah. So, but anyway, but it's a good win. I mean, you look at Olivia winds up. We had her with 29 tonight, but I think Carden Vale, she got out of the gate quickly. Deflected a lot of plays tonight. Defensively, she's really great.
Oh, man. Carden really got us going tonight. They started the game in a boxing one on Olivia. Carden got lots of steals and deflections and really, really attacked and kind of got us going in attack mode.
Coach, you look at this ball game, and me and Dave talked about it towards the end of the broadcasting in between games. 81 points on the board is a great night in high school basketball. You win 99% of your games and you put 81 points on the board. But we got the feeling we left a whole lot on the dinner plate tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure. We had some looks that we could have had. We had some layups that we missed.
It could have easily been a 100-point game.
We could have, it's crazy to feel like you got 81 and left some on the board. But that's it's a good feeling right there if you can put 81. But our magic number that we kind of feel like for us and girls is 60. But like if you get to 60, I added it up last year before, like how many won or lost getting to 60. And it's very few that if you get to 60, you lose in girls high school basketball. But 80, it's kind of another level. And, credit the other girls. They were boxing one, Olivia, and they were kind of attacking and getting easy shots. They went out of the boxing one, and they were running their zone. And every girl that I moved into the middle of the zone was looking to attack. And that's something we've really been working on. Not look to pass it as soon as we get it in there. Like, look to score from that spot because that is a scoring spot against the zone.
Chance to play Kate Nethery and people like that tonight. By the way, NCAA is normally 71. The old rule is 71. If you get there, normally you win. Yeah.
Right. Well, not if you're Tennessee and Kentucky. Kentucky they got score 1,000 that night.
Well, I'm just talking as the rule of thumb, though. But people like Kate and other people tonight, Elizabeth. I mean, you need those people to come in off the bench and play well for you. You're probably going to need some reserves to come in and really play well in some tournament games.
Well, and that's the whole deal. Like you can't just go with 5 girls.
Sure.
Somebody's got to give you something. You never know where foul trouble hurts or. Somebody jams a finger or, something, all those little things happen. Or all of a sudden they take something away and we have a mismatch, somebody that we go make that shot in the middle of the lane. Those girls are very, very important. And I hope they realize how important and valuable they are, whether they play 30 seconds or they play 29 minutes, every one of them, every second and minute is valuable.
Jaden Maddox played well for you.
Jaden had a really, really great game. Was really looking to be aggressive, rebounding, and that really started her going and everything else.
Coach, you look at this ball game, 4 district games left in the regular season, 6 overall games. Let's start to look ahead a little bit. Of course, the first couple of polls have been out. TCA is ranked number 4. North Point Christian, who would be a region tournament opponent, ranked number 3. Evaluate some of the other top teams in the west side of the state as far as who we will see, especially when we get down to region semifinals and finals play.
Well, right now I think it's North Point and us, and then USJ and Fayette in the next tier, and then there's a group in the next tier. But I really kind of feel like at this moment it'll be us, USJ, Fayette, and North Point in the region finals.
And of course, on the east end of the state, you got Lakeway Christian at number 1 and Bell Buckle at number 2. Bell Buckle, south of the national area, would they be a possible opponent we would see before we got to Cookeville? Or?
It all depends. It depends on where you finish in the region and where they finish in the region, because it all crisscrosses after the region tournament. But the goal is to win district first, then win the region tournament, because that sets you up. It sets you up with a single bye, bye, and you host the first one here. And that's huge. We learned that lesson 2 years ago. Came in here in Clarksville Academy, had to come in here, and we had a great crowd, and our girls just absolutely fed off of it. And last year we had to travel to Providence Christian, and their crowd got to us. Yes. So that game is really, really big. It's just like the old sub-state game. Hosting is huge.
Region tournament, not too far away. We go to Fayette Academy for the semifinals and the finals.
Yep, and those will be back-to-back days. So, that's why the bench is important. You play back-to-back. You play Friday, Saturday in semis and finals.
Coach. See you Friday night, Coach.
Yep. See y'all Friday night. Thank y'all so much.
All right, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Our pleasure. All right, Matt Coble joins us here at halftime as his Lions win easily tonight, 81-52. Well, Stan, we're ready for the second half action here.
Matt.
And the Lions up by 1. Mormon will have it. We'll set the lineups as the third quarter gets underway here. Mormon, Troll, fought some foul trouble there, out to Taylor. Kills the other player, stolen. Coming up with that steal is Waller. Braden will drive the other way, puts it up, underhand scoop, no. Ball out of bounds, off TCA.
Needed about one more step, Diamond Dave.
Yep, sure did.
Starting his move for the layup a little bit too far out.
Yeah, great steal, but he couldn't finish. Chavis, the other player for Sacred Heart. TCA comes out with Waller, Weiser, Robinson, Keltner, and Williams. They run the motion offense. Here's Taylor with it. Taylor gives it out here to Mormon. Mormon's three. Dodged the bullet there. Had a wide open look, and now Sacred Heart takes it away. After TCA rebounded, here's a three up, no good. Boy, shot that with a lot of quickness, and now they get the rebound, though, back up. And that one put up by a Troll, no good. And the other way now will be TCA. This Sacred Heart team, very athletic.
Key's going to be the first couple of minutes or so from the game on Saturday. They came out white hot the first couple, 3 minutes of that third quarter. If we can withstand the first couple 3-minute deluge, I think we're in good shape and in for the barn burner of a final.
Williams is three. Got it. Caleb Williams, his third three, has 9. TCA streaks out to a 29-25 lead.
He held that hand out like Tiger Woods on a putt when he holds the putter up like he knows it's going in.
That shot has been there all night. Nice move by Mormon. Puts up the floater, no good. Rebound TCA. Williams the other way. Williams looked like he was going to pass and then shot the ball quickly, no good. Rebound control by Chavis. Front court. Works it down here now to Taylor. Stop and pop, no. Rebound Trace Robertson. Had it, lost it, out of bounds, touched last by Sacred Heart. And we've got a player down. That's going to be Weiser down to our right.
Diamond Dave, this is what makes me sick, and I think the rule needs to be changed. When a player goes down, I don't care if plays down there. You got guys hurting real bad, and sometimes we don't know what it is at that point. And depending on what it is, seconds could matter. And I think that's pure you-know-what that they keep play going until it's ready to go back down the other way before they'll call a timeout.
Kevin Hansen has him down in that south foyer down there, walking him around a little bit, trying to loosen that ankle up. Hope he's all right. Sacred Heart with the basketball.
In addition, it cost us a possession because the ball rolled off the side of bounds.
29-25, Mormon in the paint, stops, pops, up, no, foul. It would have counted. And he's going to shoot 2 free throws. Let's see if it's on the floor. No, they say on the floor, Stan, no free throws.
He called it on the floor, and I think that should have been an offensive foul because that elbow was swinging a little bit. Down low, but it was swinging.
29-24, Kiel has it out to Mormon. He runs the show for Sacred Heart. 4-point game. 5:40 left in the third stanza. Here from TCA tonight. Boy, Mormon just took everybody to school that time, but missed the running floater.
Halfway down the cylinder.
The other way, TCA very quickly beats them back down the court and matches their biggest lead with a Keltner layup.
Will Keltner in double digits with a dime.
31-25, 5:21. TCA underdogs tonight, lost by 11 at their place. Mormon, that ball knocked away. Caleb Williams is going to come up with it. Caleb Williams behind his back. Over to Robertson, his 3 blocked. That block by Gaines is in the game, but TCA comes up with it. Cooper Vale's back in the game.
That was an athletic play.
Sure was. Working with it. Waller to Keltner. They flash it in there. They bring that 2-1-2 zone up. Ever who's in the 1 position there, the 2-1-2, is guarding Keltner pretty tightly.
They're almost a triangle in 2.
Yep, sure was. Mormon with it. Mormon drives in. Ball knocked away by Cooper Vales. Nice defensive play. Front court, bad pass. Kiel knocks out of bounds. And he and some of the students exchanged some pats on the back.
Cooper Vales, we talked about in the first half. In the game on Saturday, he saw a extended playing time, and he is here now, especially Weiser now being trained or
a 3
worked
up,
on.
Left wing Williams, no good. Ball tipped out of there, and Waller comes up with it to Vales. Keltner with it, deep corner of Williams. Dexter directing traffic, telling his son what he wants him to do. Some of the kids in the student body got the memo. It's pajama night tonight. 31-25, Robertson to Waller. Drives in, little 8-foot floater, yes.
Waller with his first points tonight in Diamond Dave. Does that mean they're all going to Walmart afterwards?
It may be, yeah. I hadn't thought about that. 33 is a good line. Kiel, up, back rim, no. Battle for rebound, tipped out of boy. TCA just beating him to loose basketballs. 8-point lead in the ball.
Well, here's the deal, Diamond. They're going for the rebound so aggressive, they're overplaying it, and the ball's just bouncing free towards us.
Wide open. Robertson unloads to Waller. Up 3, in and out. Tough break. Boy, that thing almost had been a double-digit lead. Now the ball knocked away by Cooper Vales. Trace Robertson up with it.
We got away with one there, Dave.
They have. Robertson down low to Williams. Bad pass, but he comes up with it. Trace with it. Thought about the 3, doesn't shoot. Vales, they move it over to Williams. A 3. Back rim, no. Battle for rebound, and Sacred Heart has it. They want to run. It's a 4-on-3. Now they throw it away.
Boy, we get back late on defense. They oblige us by tossing it away and giving us a possession back.
Time out of the court. Sacred Heart calls it.
30-second break. We'll be back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Diamond Dave, a little story for you. You weren't here that night. You were off doing a college ball game. We had a playoff game here between TCA and BTW. And BTW is one of the big dogs. I mean, this place was on fire. People screaming, it was hot, this, that, and the other thing. And Northcutt and the boys had BTW's number. Well, BTW got a 2-point lead and didn't know what to do because they were being outcoached so badly. The rest of the game, they held the basketball almost on top of the purple tee and held on for the win. Try calling one of those ball games, the guys just standing there holding the ball.
I did one years ago, Stan, up at Gibson County one night. A little bit like that. I don't think the electricity, that was a regular season game. But anyway, it was a lot of gaps in the broadcast. It wasn't much to describe other than he's holding the ball still at midcourt.
The funny thing is the film guy from BTW is right next to me, and we were just looking at each other going back and forth.
33-25, Lions have it. Back in that zone is 2-1-2 zone by, and here's a drive. It's going to count a blocking foul. Trace Robertson got it, and a foul on Sacred Heart. It's a 10-point game, folks.
Did you see how he got his body in the air and then adjusted midair? Just that little twist.
He has played great tonight.
Just that little twist is what made that bucket go in, Dave.
7 in the game, wearing number 12, 35-25. This is TCA's biggest lead of the game. Right now they have Sacred Heart in the heels a little bit. Free throw there. 36-25 with 2:48.
Oh.
And the other way, here's a dunk. They get Troll wide open, and he dunked that thing.
Olay.
36-27.
Now, they had a couple of dunks on Saturday. One of them they got technical for because they pulled up on the rim, and that was pretty close to pulling yourself up.
TCA has a 9-point lead. That's to shake it off. It only counts by 2 points. Now the ball knocked away. Williams lost it. The other way, here's a Euro step by Taylor. Up, no good. Foul. He'll shoot 2. Proper call. Well, he may have taken a little extra step before he was fouled, but they don't call it. And to the line will be Xander Taylor. That's a nice steal by him, wasn't it, Stan?
What they were missing, though, on that play, Diamond, there was a lot of patty cake when the ball was up here at midcourt.
Yep. Trying to. They did not count the bucket. He gets 2 free throws. Thought the ball went in, Stan. 36-27, 2:21 left here in the air again. Gets 1 of 2. So the 11-point lead is now shaved to 8. TCA gets it inbounds. Here is the other way. Waller, dipsy-do. Waller, shot by Waller. Under the bucket and flipped it back over his head. It went in.
Good gravy.
Yeah, Chavis the other way can't shoot. Bad pass. That's going to be over and back. And TCA turns them over. No timeout by Sacred Heart. I'm a little surprised with a 10-point deficit and turning it over there.
This gentleman behind us was just amazed at that dipsy-do shot underneath the goal and wrap around to bring it in.
38-28, 10-point game. Bales across the timeline. Bales leaves it for Keltner. Wide open 15-footer, yes. TCA really playing well right now. 40-28, biggest lead of the game. Steve.
Kelt's got 12.
149, ball knocked away. Kill comes up with it. Sacred Heart really rattled right now, to be honest with you. Step back, long 2, good. Nice shot by Chavis. That's a big league move there.
Chavis, a good steady ball player. Diamond, that's only his 5th point of the night, though.
And you know they'll make a couple of big moves in this game. The other way, Keltner, ball knocked away by Kill. He saved the layup by TCA.
If the pass would have been a half-second quicker, that'd be a deuce.
No doubt. 10-point game. Dexter likes the way his team's playing right now. A little smile on his face as he talks to the troops. Inbounds pass. Malden with it. Malden can't shoot out to Vales. Vales to Keltner. Will gun the 3. Got it!
Oh, tickling the twines is Will Keltner.
43-30. This is TCA's biggest lead now. They lead by 13 with 1:10 left here in the third. Troll with it. Troll right of the key. He puts up a 3. Back rim, no. Great block out by Cooper Bales and Weiser. Now the ball knocked away, or make it Waller, and it goes off the leg of TCA.
Well.
And Dexter talking to the troops over saying, use your heads, guys. 43-30, 13-point game. Under a minute in the third. Can TCA pull off the upset tonight? This bunch is undefeated in the district, 6-0. Troll will drive in, great move, puts it up, missed it though. Rebound back up there and knocking it in with those long arms is Gaines.
Who got that, Gaines?
Gaines got 13. 43-32.
His first points.
Big possession. You want to go in at the end of 3, and you want to have the momentum. Here's a shot up by Malden, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Sacred Heart. Killed in the backcourt. Kill front court. Gives it to Taylor. In the corner, we got a charge. It's going to be on Taylor before he unloaded the pass in the right corner to his teammate.
One of the things that Sacred Heart does a lot, they play out of control at times. And Dave, you know as well as I do, when you play out of control, you're trying to make a move without being aware of what's around you. That young man had no clue that there was a player behind him setting up to take the charge, and now we steal possession from them.
Good point, Stan. They really want to make it a helter-skelter kind of game, don't they? Here's the Pass into Bales. Double team back there. Unloads a nice pass to Waller. Waller did a good job going to the open court. Keltner says, I'm not waiting for the last shot. Puts up the three, no good. 14 seconds. I don't think Dexter wanted the shot as good as Wills played. Here's a drive this time, and the layup is there. And it's there by, that was Troll, I think, that got it.
Yeah, right here.
Yep, that was him. And then the ball knocked away with 3/10 of a second left.
Troll with 6.
43-34, so the 13-point lead down to 9. Well, you got to lob it up, someone get in midair and shoot at the same time. Keltner to Robinson, puts up no good within the 3. Our score within the 3. TCA 43, Sacred Heart 34. A minute, we're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, we realize there are more than enough things to worry about on a day-to-day basis. With our new 10-year all-inclusive package, your home comfort doesn't have to be one of them. For one low monthly payment, you can purchase a brand new York unit with full maintenance and repair coverage for 10 years with approved credit. No hassle, no stress, just complete coverage for your comfort and convenience. Contact McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com to schedule your free estimate today.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Well, Diamond Dave McCulley, Trinity Christian Academy is 8 minutes away from upsetting the 6th-ranked team in the state of Tennessee.
Yep, here's the inbounds pass to Bales. Lobs tried to go down to Keltner, ball knocked away. Bales gets a hand back on it. Scramble for the loose basketball, and this time Sacred Heart comes out of there with it. Wow, scramble, bodies all over the floor.
How there wasn't a travel in there somewhere.
It had to be something, you're right. Mormon with it. He had the rest there in that third quarter. Coach getting him out of the game for a little bit. Troll with it. Troll gets in the paint. Nice move. Puts it up. Got it. He's one of those kind of players that can take over a game. He has 8. It's 43-36, and Dexter does not like the trend. Calls the timeout. We'll take one with him, a 30. Stay with us. Back after this.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Diamond and other boys action with just under 6 minutes to go in the game. USJ leads Jackson Christian 29-24 in an affair just down the street.
Yep, we'll see Jackson Christian. They come here
Friday night.
This coming Friday night, and then we turn right around. We have to go to USJ later in the year after 2 thrilling games here the other night. Well, the 13-point lead now stand down to 7. They've scored 6 unanswered, and a good timeout by Dexter Williams, I thought.
I thought so too. This is the barrage that TCA took at the beginning of the third quarter on Saturday.
Not many students over there like TCA has down to our right, but they're really making a lot of noise. Now the ball's safe from underneath. It's blocked, but a foul on Sacred Heart. Well, the Cardinal sin that time is going out of bounds for the ball was Chavis. Great hustle, but a poor decision. He threw it right back under TCA's offensive bucket, and they're going to shoot 2 free throws because of that.
And Gaines with the hack foul.
Yep. To the line. Keltner. Up. No. Will, I have him with 15, Stan. Makes it a 43-36 game.
That was only our 6th free throw attempt of the night.
Hadn't been many. This one rolls in. Ooh. Took a while to decide, but it went downward, 44-36. Lions by 8 with 7+ left.
Of course, Sacred Heart's only taken 7 and made 3.
All right. Here's Troll in the paint, nowhere to go. Has to get out of there, unloads to his teammate. That's a layup up, no good by Taylor. Back up, yes. That Taylor got the stick back.
Mormon,
all right. Mormon's
his first points in the second half.
Yeah.
Oh, that was 9 free throws, by the way, they've made.
Okay.
Or took.
The lead back down to 6 now, 44-38. The other way, Robertson, no. Williams, stick back down. Caleb Williams, Johnny on the spot.
11 points. And how big was that follow-up there?
TCA can afford to trade baskets. Sacred Heart cannot. It's an 8-point game. 6:30 left. They go out to Troll. You think he and Mormon's going to probably try to take over the game right now. Go down low to Taylor. Great pass. Taylor layup, yes.
Good
Great pass.
Talk about threading the needle. Taylor with his first bucket of the night.
They're coming with full court man-to-man pressure.
Yep.
46-40. Long way from over as we hit 6:10 left in the game. Cooper Bales with it. Dribbles out of trouble. Over here now to Waller. Waller had Keltner underneath, but couldn't find him there. Keltner with it. Will drive in. Can't shoot out to Caleb. Open three. No. Upright. Everything but stay in. Dexter says, get back, get back. And the Lions do just that. Deep left corner pass. Chavis. Chavis drives in. Can't shoot. They go high post that time to Gaines is in the game. A little undecided, but he unloads. Kills out of the game right now for them. Working with it now will be Taylor. 5.5 left in a 6-point game. Sacred Heart with the ball down by 6, and now what do we have? A foul on TCA, and Dexter not happy with the call.
Probably going to get Waller, I think.
So.
And they do.
Braden will pick it up.
And.
Inbound it. Sacred Heart gets it into Mormon. Stan, you're right. He's the kind of kid that can take over game. It's been him and Troll doing the damage as of late. High post. They go inside this time now to Chavis, and we've got TCA holding him in the paint.
Waller's going to pick up another foul.
Momentum's really shifted, hasn't it?
Yes.
5:22, and at this point, TCA just trying to hang on. Had a 13-point lead at 43-30.
Well, we need a denial here, then a nice long offensive set, ending up in a big bucket.
They've outscored TCA 10-3 in this run. Down to Troll. Too easy. Yes.
Diamond, you remember earlier in the game, there were things they were doing. They couldn't buy a bucket. Now they can't miss.
And credit them, there's been no panic. They were down by 13, late third, and now it's 4 with 5 minutes left in the fourth. Caleb Williams with it. Now TCA, the team looks a little out of sync offensively. Great defense. Just really tenacious defense. Here's Williams with it. Williams moves in, little floater, right wing, no. Keltner rebounds, may have been foul.
May have been
Ball
foul
knocked away,
again.
and now he's fouled this time. He'll shoot two. Keltner really battling down there.
And quite frankly, you got Gaines going, what did I do?
Yeah, they fouled him. Keltner's the line to shoot two.
A lot of contact, my friend. A lot of Reggie, speaking of it, Reggie Smith now watching.
We talked about him earlier. Sure did. 46-42. Our great buddy Reggie Smith. Up, Keltner, yes. Reggie's an institution in this town. 47-42. Waller out of the game. In for him is Weiser back in there. Weiser, good to see him back out there after going out with looked like a turned ankle. Keltner missed this one. And the lead's at 5. 5-point TCA lead with 4:38 left in the game. Mormon with it. Troll, there's no doubt Troll and Mormon's going to try to take over a little bit. Stan, you agree?
I would think so.
Taylor, they spread the floor a little bit, trying to get that athletic says them to work for them. Taylor moves in. Tough shot. He got it anyway.
Good.
That's a great
Not
shot.
Irene.
That's a great shot.
Those are the ones you just hate to see beat you, though.
47-44. Credit him. He made it. Going to his left and shooting the right-handed floater. The Sacred Heart fans pick up the chant defense. 3-point game with 4 minutes now left in the game. Working with it, Trace Robinson. Out to Williams. To Weiser, deep left. Doesn't show any apparent problems with that ankle. Keltner with it. Then we look really out of sync right now, don't we? Credit their defense for a lot of that.
We've got a lead and we're burning clock.
Cooper to Williams. Down to 3:40. 3-point game. TCA trying to hang on. Down to our right in the offensive court. Cooper Bales with it. Keltner comes to the high post. They've really done a good job defending him there. Now too much body. Mormon fouling Cooper on the drive. No shots. Number 5 on Sacred Heart. No free throws.
Diamond, I'm going to make the case that Cooper could have been called for an offensive foul because he was kind of hooking with that hand.
Did not see that.
Yeah.
Got a good
Not
angle.
much, but there was enough of it. You could have made the case for it. A timeout on the floor. 3:31 to go. TCA up by 3 over the 6th-ranked team in the state, Sacred Heart. Back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network, along with the TCA Booster Club.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Diamond, Peridial, Key, Florida, Suzanne Atwood checking in, along with the all-time leading scorer in the history of Trinity Christian Academy boys basketball, Matthew Valentine.
Great pass, Trace Robertson. Sacred Heart went flat-footed. Keltner broke off and went under the bucket and got it, and Coach Handy hitting the floor over there loves it. 49-44. What a beautiful play, Stan.
Oh.
Keltner. Here's a three up, front rim, no. Cooper Bales was fouled. Mormon went right through him. I'm not trying to home it up, but with more of a foul like that you'll ever see. And now Mormon drives in, got the bucket, and he's fouled, and he'll shoot a free throw, and Stan Sacred Heart dodged the bullet there, didn't they?
They were giving a gift.
They sure were. Again, we don't try to home it up. We try to be as fair as we can to the opposing teams. But
we got to be factual, I think.
49-46, totally agree. So Miss Atwood, we appreciate her watching tonight. Free throw forthcoming. Mormon, he's a player. 5 in the quarter, 15 in the game. It's 49-47. TCA at one time led the game by 13, 43-30. And it's been a steady comeback by Sacred Heart. Can the Lions hold on? Backcourt Bales. Boy, Mormon's got his hands all over him, no call. Yeah. Dexter wanted a foul. Front court, Waller. Waller will drive in, slice in, no foul, and 2 free throws forthcoming for the freshman, Braden Waller, and he is fearless.
Boy, those were big steps.
They really were. The Euro step. See it more and more, Stan, at the high school level. I see it really at the NAI level. And more I see it not called anymore. You agree with that?
Well, too many people are infatuated with big shiny things of the NBA.
Waller, no.
Come on, Braden.
49-47. Appreciate Matt tuned in tonight. Again, we always have to mention Matt Valentine, the son-in-law of the legendary, my fellow UK cohort in crime, the ever-present one, Rodney Baumgartner.
Can you use a few more superlatives?
He did a game with you one night, didn't he, when I was gone? Free throw by Waller? Good.
I don't know.
50-47.
I know he was my bodyguard at Adamsville one night.
You need bodyguards down there for you. 50. Mormon was in the paint, wide open. No one, not any straight line defense at all, and he hit it. 7 in the quarter, 17 in the game. It's a 1-point game. Keltner moves in, puts it up, no. Gets his own rebound. Out here to Waller. Lions have to take good high selected shots. Bales moves in. Bales blocked. Out of bounds. Nice block by Chavis. Runner heels a little bit right now, Stan.
Yep.
2.5 left.
That's a nice, pretty block, but from the Sacred Heart.
Wide open. Robertson the second time. And again, Sacred Heart goes totally flat-footed. And it's in there by Caleb Williams. My goodness, what a play.
Caleb with that bucket.
Not a look of defense, and now the ball knocked away, and Keltner, Cooper Bales knocked that ball away, folks. Keltner has it for Trace Robertson. The lead's at 3, 52-49. It's turned into a barn burner. Down low to Keltner, high arc, no. And the rebound's controlled by Sacred Heart.
He had to go high with that because he had a body in his face.
He actually had 2 down there, and the one guy, Chavis, has those long arms, number 4. 52-49. A 3 ties it. A deuce pulls within 1.
I wonder if a good pump fake would work.
Taylor with it. Taylor against Robertson. He has been sensational tonight. Got to be careful there, though. Mormon with it, backs it out there. Try to get Mormon in the paint, I would think, again. They clear the floor. They go to the double high post. Keel's back in the game. They set the screen for Mormon. Can't use it. Now another screen by Troll. Taylor drives left baseline. Out to Keel. Keel, step back 3 for their lead. Nope, you can tell when it left. Rebound, nice board by Waller. Williams with it, and Dexter saying slow down. His son gets the directions.
Unless you have a wide open layup.
Do not shoot.
Correct.
Spread the floor, pull them out of the zone. They've come out of the zone now, man to man. Robertson guarded by Kill. 1:10 left in the game.
We would be shooting free throws in every foul from this point forward.
Keltner's at the high post. We're going to keep it here. Dexter calls a timeout.
Yeah.
Trying to put this one away with 1:06. Talking to Waller right now. He's got that Joe B. Hall program roll up in his hand over there. And Stan, 3-point game with the ball. If you're Dexter, what are you telling the troops here?
Oh, this is kind of a thing that scares me a little bit. We call a timeout when we've got possession of the ball and we're in motion. It always scares me because it brings inbounding the basketball back into play, and that can just be so dangerous, especially with Sacred Heart's vertical leaping ability. You know, their ability to get up and to get in your face really makes it a more difficult play. So job one first is going to be get the ball inbounds. Got no problem. Boy, if they can get the ball inbounds and you got to run somebody all the way to the back line here to do it, I'm fine with that because guess what? That'll burn 6 or 7 seconds just getting it up to midcourt on its own. And then, hey, it's simple. Take care of the breadbasket.
Auburn right now feeling the effects of after we beat Kentucky syndrome. They're trailing Missouri 39-38, 13 minutes left in the game. And
where's that at?
It's in Missouri and Columbia, but it's a proven fact that after everybody beats a Kentucky or a Duke, they really struggle to win the next game, 52-49.
I'm telling you, Bruce Pearl's played many a game in Missouri. I've been to a few games at Columbia, Missouri. That is not an easy place to win, Dave McCulley.
It's not very easy to win, but they're not very good either. Here's a pass into Vales. Did a great job not turning that ball over. Dexter telling Trace Robertson what he wants to do. Any infraction, TCA shoots 1+1. Waller with it, and Kill comes out on him. He tried to foul him, and they didn't call it. Now Keltner with it. Keltner moves out of the way, down to 45 seconds, folks. TCA trying to put it in the icebox. They'll have to foul, trying to steal it now. Finally, Mormon fouls Vales. He'll shoot 1+1, and Coach wanted that one called before. He wanted a foul well before Sacred Heart, his team gave it to him. Vales to line, 1+1 stand. Big one.
78% free throw shooter is Cooper Vales.
His biggest fan, Carden, right below us somewhere, had 18 tonight. And the Gals win 81-52. Vales up. Vales, called out. Rebound control by Sacred Heart.
Oh, that one hurt.
A 3 ties it. Front court, they go to Taylor. He'll settle, though, for the 2. Floats it up, missed it. Rebound, they fight for it. PCA fans wanted an over back and didn't get it. Now timeout as Sacred Heart gets the rebound. And they were a little out of control. 29 seconds. We'll keep it here, Stan.
I wish we had instant replay available because in my eyes that see me, I thought the Sacred Heart kid had a foot on the baseline. I couldn't tell without another opportunity. But Dave, 29 seconds, you're up 3. You've got to absolutely guard the 3-ball line. But if they run off a bunch of time, I would not be opposed to giving up the 2 after they've run off some time.
I think Sacred Heart, now I don't know their staff, I don't know their personnel that much other than broadcasting the game tonight. You don't necessarily have to go for 3, but I'd go in the paint.
They will.
They've been successful in the paint a lot tonight. I'd go in the paint with Mormon or Troll or Taylor, and if that doesn't work, then you kick out for the 3. But I'd go in there and try to get a deuce and pull it within 1, Stan, if I was them.
Here's the thing, though. They go for the deuce. They haven't had a lot of luck getting steals or turnover possessions off of the inbounds play.
Well, you put the pressure on a shooter at the free throw line the other end. Let's wait and see what they do. Kill will inbound it. They'll run the stack offense at the free throw line, as you can see. Troll, followed by Chavis, Taylor, and then Mormon, the very dangerous one. They inbound it. Now what do we have? A foul. They're going to get TCA, someone holding. It's going to be on Waller. That's going to put them to the line shooting. No, that's just number 6. So one more to give. Weiser's going to come in the game, and Waller's going to come out. 4 fouls on Waller.
I don't know that I saw that, but my angle wasn't, in fairness to the Zebras on that play, my angle wasn't the best on that.
He was right in front of it, about 10 feet away.
Okay, he's got the better angle.
Inbound it. Here's Mormon down to 27 seconds, 26, 25. They set up Taylor for the 3, but Robertson's right in his face. Now they almost have to go for 3. They're running the clock down. down to 18, down to 17.
Yeah, they're going for 3.
They're telling Mormon, get in there and get that ball in the paint. Mormon trying to clear the court. 12 seconds, 11 seconds, down to 10, down to 9, down to 8.
Clear.
And a timeout. Now they're going to have to go for 3.
Ooh.
And boy, the Sacred Heart fans did not like, or the staff did not like the fact, Stan, they were going to go for 2, and then they let the clock run so far down. Now they're forced to go for 3 with 7.8 seconds, and TCA now has to defend the 3.
And here's the deal. The timeout was called, in a fraction of a second after that timeout, we committed a foul that does not go on the record books.
You're correct.
I almost wish we would have committed the foul, because that would have been a 1-and-1.
Mormon's hit a 3 tonight. Keola's hit a 3. And Stan, that's it. They have 2 threes in the game, and those 2 guys are the only ones to connect thus far.
Yeah. Keel's the senior, but my money is going to be on A.J. Mormon
well,
to take the shot.
We don't have the stats on that. I'm not sure what his percentage is out there.
I don't – gut feeling at this point. Stats don't mean gut feelings now.
Yeah, Mormon had the 3 earlier.
Mormon's a big-time player.
Well, the thing is, too, Stan, about him, he can create. You know, that's the thing about basketball, a guy that can create and get his own shot. He can
so
cross
quick.
over and cross over and turn your ankles a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, here they come. And TCA will send out Grace Robinson, Williams, Keltner, Bales, and Weiser. And the TCA fans stand as one.
Defend the 3, concede the 2.
Yep. They inbound it. Chavis gets it into Mormon. Mormon down to 5, down to 4, down to 3 against Vales.
We're not
going
to
set up
shot
Taylor.
off.
Taylor, ball deflected. Mormon.
We win!
Get the shot off. Sacred Heart did not get the shot off. It was deflected, and the Lions get a huge win, 52-49. And Stan, great defense by the Lions, and Sacred Heart did not even get a shot off.
Well, I will say this. In Division II Class A basketball tonight, little itty-bitty Trinity Christian Academy, we shocked the world tonight, baby.
Move up to 13-8 on the year, 5-2 in the district. More importantly, they knock off number 6, Sacred Heart, who falls to 15-3, and their first district loss at 6-1. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll come back, have the stats and analysis, and recap and tell you how the Lions did it after this, the happy final, 52-49. Stay with us, everybody.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Welcome to Man's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
Diamond Dave McCulley, in the epic words of Ric Flair, woo!
I knew it had to be a wrestling analogy there. Well, a big win. Had a 13-point lead, 43-30, and then it was Sacred Heart on the comeback trail. They got it down to 1, and TCA holds on and wins 52-49. And great defense, I thought. You're holding this high-flying, only one dunk by them tonight, hold this high-flying Sacred Heart offense down to 49 points.
Diamond, did you remember during the countdown to tip-off pregame show that I said Coach May had a little something in his back pocket?
Yes.
What does that final scoreboard say?
52-49 Lions. Let's go over the stats for you. First of all, unofficially, Taylor had 5, 10 by Troll, 1 by McKinney. Chavis had 5, 17 by Mormon, 2 by Gaines, and Keel had 9, although he did not score in the second half. For the Lions tonight, big win, obviously. Braden Waller had 5 in the game. Caleb Williams, every one of them counted. 13 tonight, 3 by Atwood. Remember his big 3. That proved to be a difference, didn't it? Weiser with 4. Braden Waller came back in after battling an ankle injury as well. Played well. 4 by Weiser, 8 by Trace Robertson, who I thought his importance to this game tonight was much more than scoring. Defense, rebounding, I mean, he was the total package tonight. That's a wrestling analogy as well. And Will Keltner, I had him unofficially stand with 19 tonight as the Lions, they only get 2 buckets in the fourth quarter. Caleb Williams had them both and a free throw by Waller, but they hold on and win this thing 52-49.
Your team stats in this ball game. Field goal percentage, it was Sacred Heart, 49%, 21 of 43. TCA, only 38%, 20 of 52. Sacred Heart, only 17% from charity from long range on 2 of 12. TCA, 23% on 2 of 26. So TCA hits their season average in three-point field goal percentage to win the game. I know Sacred Heart's a better three-point percentage shooting team than 17%. TCA actually, now, free throws, officiating did not play a part in this game. It was Sacred Heart, 5 of 13 for 38%. TCA, 6 of 12 for 50%. You can't get much closer than that. Officiating had absolutely zero to do with this game. And how many times does Stan Gerard say that?
Yeah, I thought they did a good
Not
job
much.
tonight, no doubt. And Stan, you talked about the threes. They hit 2, the ones that they missed. The biggest 3 was the one they didn't get off at the end of the game.
Oh, yeah. They had open opportunities, Dave. It's almost, if you're a Sacred Heart person, Dave, it's almost a what are you thinking type deal on it, because I kept waiting for them. They're not making a move, Diamond. You know, the clock kept ticking.
Sure.
You kept waiting for them to make the move, and they never even looked at the bucket.
It was a good timeout by their coaching staff with just a few seconds left. Where they really, I think, lost the game is when they had it with about 30 seconds left, and they just didn't do anything right, and he had to force to call a timeout. Then they had to go for the 3.
Well, Diamond.
And that helps you defensively.
What about, remember when they had the ball out of bounds here, or was I thinking too early, and we got that foul? Did that put them out of sync? Off the inbounds, did that put them out of sync a little bit?
Yeah, sort of the case. Lions win it, as we said earlier, 52-49. They go to 13-8. And how about 13 wins, Stan, on this season for the guys' team?
Oh, phenomenal. I forget what our record was last year, but just a phenomenal win. And how about that? TCA knocks off number 6 in the state, who they themselves had knocked off number 4 in the state from the previous week. So you've got Tipton Rosemark losing 2 in a row after being undefeated, and it looked like nobody was going to touch them. They lose to Sacred Heart and USJ. You got Sacred Heart coming in here cruising, especially after an 11-point win on TCA on Saturday.
Good points.
And then we come in there, they get ranked, and we knock them off.
And taking nothing away from USJ and Sacred Heart. After we had Tipton Rosemark down there, we had them within 4 right before the half, and then they exploded on us. Tyler Bird in the game. I think he had, 37 that night. I wouldn't have thought that they'd have come up here and lost to anybody, but it's a crazy game.
Something's going on with that program,
Sure
and I don't know what it is, but Tipton Rosemark losing 2 games the way they did, I could see Sacred Heart. That game was just down the road at Sacred Heart High School. I can see that happening, but something that Tipton Rosemark engine is not running on all 8 cylinders at this moment. And TCA, for this particular moment in time, we're on another stratosphere right now.
No doubt about it. 29 by Olivia Lee earlier tonight, 18 by Carden Vales, 10 by Jaden Maddox. All the kids, everyone played well. And the Lady Lions won it 81-52. Didn't shoot the ball real well, but they did a lot of other things right and win the ball game going away 81-52. That's right, 81 points by the gals tonight, and they win handily. And this one, 52-49. And Stan, I think we've lost Michael for a moment, but we're going to close it out here with a short post game. But our next broadcast, you and I together, you'll be back Thursday with the junior high. But we have basketball here Friday night against the old arch rivals. It's in the old Hatfields and McCoys, I guess you could say. Although I think we're not as destitute as the Hatfields and McCoys in Eastern Kentucky. But it is 5:45 airtime, 6 o'clock, Jackson Christian.
Diamond, what do you have Thursday and Saturday?
Thursday, I do not have a game. Bethel is on the road. I'm not traveling with them this week. And then Saturday, I don't have a game Saturday either.
You get the weekend off.
I get the weekend off. A rare, I think, probably with baseball and softball starting the next weekend, and with basketball, probably my last weekend off for a while anyway. Stan, great night tonight here at TCA.
Yeah, let's remember tomorrow night on West Tennessee Sports, TCA, it's girls middle school basketball, the Blue Suede Invitational semifinals from girls Class A. It's the third time these teams have met this season. TCA and Savannah Christian now have airtime at about 5:55. The winner of that game will play in the Blue Suede championship game. The loser will go to the consolation game on Saturday. Of course, we'll be back here. It's going to be crowded up here in the upper decks. Get here early if you want a seat. TCA and Jackson Christian countdown to tip-off pregame show 5:45. I will be back on Saturday with 2 ball games on West Tennessee Sports. The boys will play, I believe, at 4 p.m. for the championship on the boys' side. And the girls, if they can pull off a win, they would play in the third game. If they were to lose, they would play in the first game on Saturday. But TCA and Savannah Christian tomorrow, 5:55. And then we'll have doubleheader action, probably 2 completely separate broadcasts, but doubleheader action on Saturday in the Blue Suede Invitational as the TCA Lions, under the direction of Coach James Handy, look to finish an incredible undefeated season.
All right, we look forward to that. We look forward to being back with you Friday night at 5:45 with Jackson Christian here at TCA. For Stan Gerard, Michael Mancini, the happy finals here tonight, 81-52 Lady Lions. And in the nightcap, a stunner, 52-49. The Lions hang on and win it by 3. For the guys I just mentioned, God bless you. Have a great evening and stay warm, everybody. From TCA, I'm Diamond Dave McCulley. Good night, everybody.